All right, this is another crowd work special in which no jokes get told unless they made up tonight. These are stressful because I want to lean on shit I wrote last night. I try to just give you guys pure creation. If you don't know what's happening right now, we're making up every goddamn thing. Or it's shit that's been on my mind since I woke up today. Okay? I'm gonna roast some people because you sitting there. But I'm not crazy. I want you to know, if I look at you and you don't want to be roasted, look away. That's rule number one. You are in charge of your own destiny. If you want to get destroyed, lock eyes. I don't want to waste my time fucking with somebody that don't want to be talked to when the person behind you is damn near vibrating in their seat. I'd much rather talk to the people that are excited than the people that are just fucking up the show. All right, I'm glad you guys made it out, man. I appreciate it. This shit is wildly diverse. Are there any black people here? No, like black people. He's like, bro, I'm black. Ish, kinda. If the Klan ran in, they'd be like, well, based on your shirt, as you were. All right, so there's 19 black people. Outstanding, I see you. Okay, oh, all right, got your hair done like Sojourner Truth. You black for real. Because I walk like I've got diamonds at the meetings of my thighs. Head ass. All right, real quick, I want to say this. I usually say the rules. If that first one with the look away, that's rule one. Rule two, if I look at you and you don't look away and I start, if you don't like how it's going, looking away is not going to save you. It's too late. You miss your chance for immunity. Rule three is don't be worried about what other people going through down here. If somebody getting destroyed, let it happen. Okay? I don't care if it's your loved one, your brother, sister, if it's your mama. If I get a hold of her ass, you gotta let it happen. It's the crowd work show. Don't be sensitive tonight. Thick skin, white women. Some thick skin. White women are always the first demographic to be like, hold on. That is preposterous. I demand to speak with the owner. Surprise, bitch, I'm the owner too. If you sensitive, take your ass home and watch Dawson's Creek. Which, by the way, Dawson's Creek was a lot of people's favorite show back in the day. I was looking up some interesting facts about Dawson Creek this morning. I don't know why. But in doing my research, I came across the mind-blowing fact that the first gay kiss ever recorded on television, like shown broadcast television, was on Dawson's Creek. Did y'all know that? In the year 2000, 24 years ago, two white men kissed in the mouth. Also, that's the same year Angelina Jolie kissed her blood brother in the mouth on the red carpet. They French kissed. Now, I didn't know that one. I saw that picture and was like, you bullshit. Now, I love my sister, but not like that. I ain't finna kiss my sister in the goddamn mouth. They was tonguing down. It was crazy. Y'all remember that? Were y'all old enough? You old enough to remember that. You weren't paying attention to that kind of stuff 24 years ago? But you definitely old enough. 24 years ago, your hair was brown. Blonde? Okay. Everybody keep asking me what I think about the Cat Williams podcast on Club Shay Shay. I ain't never been asked something more in my life that had nothing to do with me. He didn't say my name. Nobody was talking about me. Why does everybody want to know what the hell I think about what Cat Williams said? I don't give a fuck what Cat Williams said. In my opinion, if you watch that and that opened up your chakras, if you watch all 2 hours of that and you were like, I never knew these things, where the fuck you been? There was a whole Me Too movement. Harvey Weinstein is under the jail right now for trying to fuck everybody. He tried to fuck everybody. Me too. He ain't tried to fuck me, but it was called Me Too because that's how many people he tried to fuck. Do you know how many people you gotta fuck for everybody to be like, hey man, me too? You gotta pretty much just have your dick out, man. Kat was talking about the movie Friday and Friday After Next. That shit came out. Today is the 24-year anniversary of that film. Exactly today, January 11th. And people watched that podcast and thought, this is wonderful new information. Ricky Smiley wanted to be in my role. Nigga, everybody wanted to be in your role. You was Money Mike. If you ever been in a movie, everybody on a movie set want to be in the better spot. If you talking, you want to say more. If you directing, you want to be the star. If you're the star, you want your next movie. When we doing the next one? The extras just want to say something. They like, please stop letting me walk back and forth. Please let me say something. My mama watching this shit. No, go back over there and walk back across in the background. That's your job. Fuck. That movie came out the same year that the two gay dudes kissed on Dawson's Creek. When I told you guys that fact, all your faces look like, who gives a fuck? So why would we give a fuck about all the other old shit he was talking about? 24 years ago, how old were you 24 years ago? You were 1 year old. Which means you weren't even born yet, because she looked older than you. Yeah, right, that's what I just said with your dumb ass. I just said, you look older than him. I'm older than him. That's what I just finished saying. I don't know if I'm going too fast. Maybe I should give you some of this so you catch up to me. People watched some shit last week and they were mind blown about some shit from when he was not born. He was in his dad's scrotum, as if the rest of comedy hasn't still been happening since then. I don't give a fuck about Ricky Smiley being somebody's grandmama in a film. I'm going on tour, bitch. Buy some tickets for 2024. He said people in Hollywood butt fucking. Newsflash, people in Lakewood butt fucking. We don't give a... They butt fucking everywhere. If you don't want to be butt fucked, hold your booty hole. They butt fucking everybody in Hollywood. If you got an asshole, don't go to Hollywood. Hide your kids, hide your wives, they butt fucking everybody out here. What the fuck? They butt fucking everybody. Me too. No, I'm just playing. Everybody butt fucking me, man. Just saying. You are in control of your asshole. I don't know. Damn. I watched that whole thing and was like, he ain't said nothing I don't know. Steve Harvey had on a fake hairdo. I was like, I don't give a fuck. His hairline is crispier than mine right now. And my shit is spray painted on. If I sneeze in this bitch, my hairline finna be on the ground. You hear me? White people, this is not a real hairline. I paid $22 extra to have my shit be this crispy. You hear me? This is not my real hair. If we leave here and it's raining, I have to run to the car like a black auntie. Oh, these niggas tripping. Oh. Give a fuck about Steve Harvey's hairline. Who did it? What's his business card? I need to sit down with him for a minute. If I find out who did Steve Harvey hair, I'm getting a flat top too. Fuck y'all. Shit. He said he could run a sub 4.340. I don't think y'all know how fast that is. He said he can run 40 meters in 1, 2, 3, he done. I can run that fast too. Fuck y'all. How come he said it, everybody believed it? I said y'all were like, shit. Fat people faster than you think. You ever race a fat person? As long as our knees don't go out, he'd be like, God damn, he right with me. Fat people didn't, we weren't always fat. We used to all be in shape. How old were you, 20? You run 20-meter dashes? That's not even a dash. That's just... That nigga said, pew. 20 meters, my dick longer than that. If I folded it in half. You used to be in great shape, man. You was an athlete at some point?
When I was 3.
When you were 3? Well, based on how big you are now, you're probably about 240. What do you do for a living now?
I work in construction.
You work in construction? I bet you do. Just you and 2 bulldozers pushing shit around. What's your big ass name?
Purnell.
Purnell? Why you got an old black grandpa name? I've only met one Purnell in my life. Purnell Whitaker. Huh? Yeah, he a boxer, Purnell Whitaker. Yeah. And so who you with? Is this your family?
Friends and my sister and her.
Which one's your sister? Oh, y'all separated? You're like, I'm not sitting next to your stupid ass. Purnell. Back there pushing P. And who is this right here? This Uso with gold teeth. That's your husband? Has he always had the gold teeth? He pull him out after the night. You gonna go home and lay him on the nightstand? Where you from, man? I ain't never met no Samoan.
From Seattle.
You from Seattle? You can't even talk with your shit in. I'm from Seattle. Oh shit! Oh goddamn! Wait a minute. That's right, gang. I'm from Seattle. What's up, family? What's happening, family? I'm from Seattle, right? Take them motherfuckers out so you can talk to me, man. You in the front. It's crowd work special. It's Nate Jackson. You gotta talk through his teeth like a ventriloquist to keep them motherfuckers on. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just out here with my girl. I don't want to open up my mouth. Fuck around, my teeth fall out. God damn.
They tight in there, man.
They locked down? You eat pussy with a man? You were like, hell yeah, I eat pussy with a man. Motherfuckers be brass. You eat your pussy with them man, his whole mouth be green. He's like, God damn, he ate out the Incredible Hulk. This motherfucker ate an orc. What's your name, Oos?
Rudy.
Huh?
Rudy.
Rudy? Like the little football player? Nice to meet you, Rudy, man. That's what's up. Like the big football player? No, Rudy was a little white boy, man. I don't know if you've seen the movie. Oh, you big Rudy. My bad. He said, no, I'm big Rudy, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I got hella homies. Dasher, Prancer, nigga. Y'all know Rudy is Rudolph. This nigga try to act cool. My name is Rudy. No, your name is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Samoan Reindeer. Playing all the reindeer hakas. Moo mafatasasi. All right, so we got a Samoan group. We got an Asian family. Hello. How you do? Yes. Are you looking away? Is that on purpose? You the way you are. I can't see your pupils. Like your eyes is too tight. Like, open them up, goddamn. What kind of Asian are you, man? He opened them too. He was like. What if they pop? They got stuck like that. Your family will stop fucking with you. Get out of here, round eye. We don't like you, round eye. What's your name, boss? Lawrence? This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. Everybody I talk to got an old black man name. This is the first Asian I ever met named Lawrence on my mama. Is that your real name or that's the one you picked? I'm not saying it in a racist way. Asian people get to pick their name when they get here. So it's something we can pronounce, because shim shao, shimmy shay shao is hard to say. Lawrence is it's on your birth certificate? Really? So your mama looked at a baby little Asian. And you were adorable too. You're like, I apologize. I'm sorry, bro. Lawrence, with your black ass, I'm sorry that I made the baby Asian cry hiya. I am so sorry for that. I'm sorry. You deserve better from me today, okay? But your mama was holding adorable baby you, and she was like, we named him Lawrence. Why? Because of the Matrix, Lawrence Fishburne? Lawrence of Arabia?
Yeah, it's a VCR film.
It's a VCR film? How old are you that you called it a VCR film? Have you ever been in a Blockbuster in your life? It was a VCR film. Not a film, a VCR film. Not only that, you're named after an Arabian man. I'm afraid to ask the rest of the table. Is this your family member here?
Friends.
Friends, okay. You guys know his name is crazy, correct? You just found out right now, like, oh, I didn't know Lawrence was a normal name for us. And what's your name, sweetheart, right here? Huh? Angela? Okay, I don't know. That's a black auntie name too. I only know 2 Asian Angelas. There's Angela Yee and Angela Lee. What's your last name? Trong. That's Vietnamese, ain't it? Are you Vietnamese? Him too? You darker than her, you be outside a lot. What do you guys do for a living? I've never seen a Vietnamese person outside the casino. What do you do? Real estate? Shut up. Commercial or residential? Both. Damn, you double dipping, ain't it? Shit, what about you, Angela? You work at a hospital? What you do there? You collecting papers? You nurse? What you doing? Registration. So collecting papers. It's a dumbass way to answer me. You could just say yes. Larry. Larry the Asian guy. I have your cable. You want some more cable? I am Larry the cable guy, the Asian cable guy. We have all the channel. Everything's bootleg. WWE starring The Pebble. I'm watching for The Rock. We don't have The Rock. We have The Pebble. I'm just trying to watch the movie Rudy. We don't have Rudy. We have Big Rudy, Rudolph. He have the gold teeth in his mouth. The gold not real. He eat the pussy, mouth turned jade. Jade is a popular Asian stone that's green. For those of you that aren't on the same page, green is the color your neck gonna turn if you rub his teeth on your neck. And so then there's, wait a minute, you're not Asian, you're something else in there. What are you, sweetheart? Huh? Why'd you whisper it? I'm white. I'm white. You know what kind of white? Have you done your shit? You ain't got no idea. Just white, just out here privileged. I don't give a fuck what kind. I don't care what kind of white, I'm white. All right, and so you're Lawrence's baby, you're his girlfriend? Is this a couple? Yeah, how did y'all meet? In high school. He was the star of the football team. Lawrence to the 10, the 5. You play sports in high school, Lawrence? What you play?
Track and basketball.
You play basketball? Oh, shit. Okay, Jeremy. You got a young Jeremy Lin in this bitch, huh? You had handles? Yeah, what they call you? You had a nickname?
Jeremy Lin.
They call, they call me Jeremy Lin, bro. It's fucking racist. Did you embrace it? Like when you hit a 3-pointer, you were like, it's rice time, motherfucker, and run off? You should have, man. What time is it? Rice time, bitch. Fuck you, black boy. I hate you. Score in your face. The other team has scouted the entire other team, headed into the game. The coach is like the star point guard of their team. You guys got to make sure you guard him. His name is Lawrence. I said, Lawrence is checking into the game. He walked up to the stand. Hello. Like, no, Lawrence is checking in. Hi, Lawrence. No. What time is it? Rice time, motherfucker. Put me in. He hit hella 3-pointers. Wop, 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 wop. 27 point. Halftime, they pass out oranges so everybody can reboost their immune system. That nigga eats sushi. He got mandarins. Every time he eat one, he speak Mandarin. That's funny. You ever ate an orange with chopsticks? You have? You peeled the skin off and then plucked out the little segments with chopsticks?
You don't want to get the hands dirty.
You don't want to get your hands dirty? You the most Asian I've ever met, and all the Asians I've ever met. And I've been to Asia. Nigga, you out Asian the Asians that I've met in Asia. Lawrence. And so what's your girlfriend's name? Let me kind of talk to her for a minute. Huh? Keely? What? Ain't that the shoes with the skates in the back? That's the shoes where you can walk and then you get on your heel and you move around, right? Keely. Keely. You do real estate as well? You work with Brandon? Huh? Nursing. So you work with her? She's a different department. I actually do hospital shit. Thank you. She collates papers and does staples and shit. I'm actually saving lives and wiping asses. Well, it's nice to meet you guys. It's nice to meet you, Big Rudolph. And what was your name? I don't think I asked you. Yeah, it's Pernell Whitaker. Thank you. Pernell, can you do me a favor so I know that you're enjoying the show? Could you let your top button go on your goddamn shirt? I don't know why you got your shit buttoned all the way up to Jesus Christ's waistline, but if you could just relax your neck, sir. Pernell sitting up here like he's about to get audited. Oh. All the numbers are where they're supposed to be. Relax, Pernell, man. Undo that top button, man. Let your neck out, baby boy. How'd you get that shirt on?
I wanted to look like a V-neck, so I...
You didn't want to look like a V-neck. No, man, V-necks are in, man. Look at me, man. Get you a V-neck, baby. Everybody, you not black? You don't gotta be black to wear a V-neck. Is that a thing? Y'all think black people wear V-neck? Hold up. Cause you ain't got no V-neck on, and I told you your ass wasn't black. Do you call it a V-neck or is it a nigga neck? I just want to make sure before I commit to what I got on. That's crazy. Black people wear V-necks apparently. Did you know that? Are you Asian too? You something else?
I'm Mexican.
He said, I'm Mexican, fool. The fuck you thought? This your queen here you with? Yeah. Outstanding. How long y'all been doing that?
6 months.
6 months? Of what? Together, engaged, married 6 months?
Just together.
Oh, just fucking around. It's more than that? He said, no, we ain't just fucking around. We about to have a quinceañera in this motherfucker. Su novia. She's cracking up, man. Look, she can't even... She's like, oh my God. Oy vey. You Mexican too, ain't it? Okay, outstanding. And so how did y'all meet? What's a Mexican love story?
We We met online.
You met online? Shut up. What, muy pesca? No, that's plenty of fish. You be like, that really is plenty of fish. I don't know how you do that. What app was y'all on?
She's from Yakima.
She's from Yakima? Okay. Hey man, is everybody okay, man? Real shit. I gotta do like an hour, and I need the answers to make sense for the shit I'm asking, for me to connect the shit and make the shit fun. What app did you meet on? She's from Yakima. It is not what the fuck I asked you, sir. I did not say donde va, nigga. I said, what app did you meet your girl on? And you said she's from Yakima. Correct. Is there a She's from Yakima app? If there's an app called She's from Yakima, I will shut up. But in the meantime, at least 10 minutes has gone by before I heard a stupider answer to that. I'm Big Rudy. How did you meet your queen, bro?
I slid in her DM.
You slid in her DMs. On what app? Shit. Instagram? All right. Shit. What was she doing that you slid in? How did, tell me the click through.
Like, I seen her picture.
How you see her picture?
I was just going on the Explorer.
You were on the Explore page. Did you have a hashtag in there? Like hashtag Yakima hoes? Or like what was? Because I be on the Explore page. I don't see no Mexicans. Maybe it's my algorithm. I'm just trying to figure out. You put hashtag girlfriend to beat. Like what did you search that she was in there dancing?
It's like bailes, so like dances.
You typed in dance. Oh, you typed in. Nigga, don't translate for me. You said bailes, which is dances. So you typed in baila, and when you clicked it, she was on there getting loose. El tucanazo, Diego San Así. And you were like, oh shit. Muy pompis, tap tap. What dance was you doing on there when he clicked the Yakima girl dance algorithm?
It's banda y norteña. It's like banda.
Banda, which is a band.
Yeah.
Like Mexican country.
Yeah, banda. You like, it's Mexican country. It's banda. Cause you was on there dancing to the band. Was the band behind her, or she just had the song playing?
It was like, she was just dancing.
She was just dancing. Inside, outside, daytime, nighttime?
Outside.
She was outside, in Yakima. Was there water behind her, or just like family? Was she outside under like a patio deck? Was her whole family sitting around like, ay. Tell me what you saw, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, to 17 different I'm not fucking with you, bro. I just asked a question with multiple options. Multiple choice. He said, yeah. What's your favorite color? Yellow, green, red, or blue? Yeah. You can understand me, right? Maybe I should talk to her. She's been a little more crisp with the answers. So you were dancing outside to the band of music.
It was a party.
It was a party. A quinceañera, for real.
No, it was a wedding.
It was a wedding? Okay, a ocheñera, for real. Mexicans be getting married early. And you were dancing by yourself at the wedding?
No, just with family.
You were dancing with family? Were you dressed? You had on all white and all that? You was one of the bridesmaids? Were you thick? You were thick in your outfit? He was like, yeah, she was thick, bro. Hell yeah, bro. She was thick like Frio La Leche, bro. She was thick as a mother. That's cold milk. That's thicker than a milkshake. Let's translate that, because you don't know. And so, what'd you say when you slid in her DMs? Like, how did you get this shit cracking?
Her YouTube.
Hello? You smoke weed? What just happened to your brain? Like, when I asked you that, you looked at her and you were like, oh, shit. This was 6 months ago. It should not be that hard to pull this up. I'm not asking for some shit from 12 years ago. This is 6 months ago. Lord have mercy, sir. What's your name?
Diego.
Huh?
Diego.
Diego, nice to meet you. What did you say when you slid into Elizabeth's DMs? Is it Elizabeth? Jessica. That's your real name? They say it like that? They don't say Jessica? Or... Okay. So what'd you say when you slid into Jessica DMs, bro?
Tú eres como
Centro de mesa.
un centro de mesa y yo soy como la tía que te quiere llevar.
Hold on.
That's why I was like, oh.
No, that was Spanish 3. I only got the Spanish 2. I'm gonna let you say it into the mic. What did you say?
Tú eres como un centro de mesa y yo soy como la tía que te quiere llevar.
You say you trying to get some dick on the table? You want some dick on the table or you want some dick outside where you at right now? Is that what you said? I heard La Mesa, nigga. That's a table. I ain't that bad. Subano, nigga. I know how to pee if I'm down there. Say it one more time, but this time say it slow like you're talking to a black man that took Spanish too.
Tú eres como un centro de mesa y yo soy como la tía que te quiere llevar.
It's the getty from mine. It's the getty from me. I don't know what he said. Can you translate that, Jessica?
Yeah.
What did he say, sweetheart?
He was mentioning at quinceañeras they have like these.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She said he was mentioning that at quinceañeras they have. I asked you if it was a quinceañera and you said no. No, fuck that. She said quinceañera.
Well, it's a tradition in our Mexican culture that they have like these.
It's a tradition in Mexican culture to have centerpieces
to remember the day of.
To remember the day of. Okay. So it's like a beautiful centerpiece. Okay, and so then he asked you.
Yeah, and so it's funny because there's our Mexican aunts that just take them to just have them at their house.
Right, but what did he say to you in your DMs? Hey man, this goddamn couple is retarded. I'm not. You're not even supposed to say retarded no more. Them motherfuckers retarded. Okay? There's somebody in here right now with a special child like, God damn, get it out! They are trying your patience. God damn, Big Rudolph. I don't know what the hell to do. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I don't know why you want me to have two of them. I'm gonna just throw all that together and just keep it going. Hopefully this is full of patience. Jesus Christ. She said, it's funny because all of our aunties take them after the... We get it, but what did he say to you in your DM?
So he said, you're the centerpiece in the table, and I'm the aunt that takes you.
Woo! All right, that's game. Let me get you saying. That's some sick shit, fool. That's kind of fire, bro. Now that we know all of the tradition, I'm like, ah. He said, you're the centerpiece of the table, and I'm the aunt that takes you. Woo! And she was like, take me, fool. Take me, baby. What'd you say back? You were like, for real? Let's go get some tacos, fool. He was like, you are my taco. You're like, ah! That was worth fucking with y'all. I wasn't sure where it was gonna go, but I'm glad we got something out of that. Welcome to the internet, nigga, because you're going on there in 2 languages. All right, you all right, man? You just trying to hide a COVID cough and everybody else's laugh. No, everybody else was laughing. You were like, I heard you. Your whole table was like, you were like, I hope he doesn't notice. Surprise, I noticed. All right, that's a couple. That's rock.
Oh, no. But gay, but not him.
He said, no, gay, but not him. That's a whole nother level of gay. Gay? That's crazy. He was like, based on what you've been talking about, I'm about to move to Hollywood. They been fucking everybody down there. They gay. He said, me too. I will accept that as an entry to the show. I appreciate that. Gay is crazy. For the white people that don't know, black people put emphasis on things by saying it 2 times. Like, is this shit funny? Nigga, it was funny. I don't even know what requires 3. It was funny. That's hella funny. You gay. Woo. That's like a black belt, 3 degrees. He bowed. Hey, that's fucked up. He about to fuck the shit out you. Your eyes gonna be open then. I'm sorry. I don't know why that came out that way. I apologize. Hey, internet, I'm sorry. I did not mean to say Asians' eyes would open up if you butt fucked them. I apologize. That's fucking crazy. Jeremy Lin, you forgive me, bro? All right, we're good. One Asian forgives me. He speaks on behalf of everybody else. So if one forgives me, then the other 3 trillion got to be okay with it. All right, who else is in here? How y'all doing? Y'all look very interesting. So it's a happy couple. You guys are cuddled up in the back there. You and Mexican Santa Claus. El ho ho ho. Are you Mexican, sir? Oh, okay. Respect. And so the rest, everybody else is native too then? Outstanding. That's what's up. What kind of native are y'all?
I'm Wenatchee in Spokane.
You're from Wenatchee? That's your people. And where you live? Where? And that's Oregon, ain't it? Cooley Dam? How far is that from here?
5 hours.
You drove 5 hours for this show? You want some dick, bro? He drove too far. Cause he gay. He'll do it. He said, I got you. I'll open up your coolie dam. I'll throw a log in it, won't be shit flowing. Where are you going? We free already. She walked through this bitch like Harriet Tubman, tiptoeing and shit. Y'all better come around, tails, they better hurry. I'm sorry, that was a slavery joke. It's unnecessary for me to throw that in there, I apologize. That's fucked up for me to bring up slavery, you know what I mean? You feel me? Like, why talk about when you were 3? Like, just move on, you know? Now, let me talk to this table, man. I really like you. I think I met you before. I'm fond of you. You're a sweet lady. You're a tough motherfucker, really. So who are these other 3 women?
My daughter.
This your daughter right here? I have met her. She's a sweet lady, too. She tough, too. These some tough-ass white women, y'all. These type of people, you trying to rob them and you end up short. Gives you the money. Motherfucker. You know where the fuck I'm from? Give you the money. What size shoes are those? You're like, what those shoes? Now you barefoot. And so who are the other 2 right here? I want to meet them too. That's your mama? Thank you for coming out, daughter and mama having a good time. That's what's up. You don't look old enough to be her mama though. What you been eating your vitamins and shit? Do you drink alcohol? What's the secret to looking this young? You don't know? Because honestly, if you put your hair up in that same little bun like she got, I would not know who was who. I'm for real. If it wasn't for that flash dance hairdo you got, I wouldn't know how old you were. You gotta go get you a young hairdo, because your face is young. Your hair dating you. Okay? That hairdo came out when Kings of Comedy came out. Bernie Mac saw that hair. That hairdo's from 1999. Looking like Steely Dan. And mama, what's your name? Huh? Maggie? Okay. And the baby? You gotta wait till they finish laughing at your mama name. Olivia? Those are beautiful names. Why'd you get excited? Your name Olivia too? You nutted when she said her name. Olivia. Oh my God. Me too. I'm older than him. Well, nice to meet both of the Olivias. And let's talk to this Olivia. You've had your boyfriend's hand in a death grip since I came out here. Are you comfortable with that, having your hand grabbed all goddamn night? He's your husband, he has to be? Well, let me tell you something about what has to be. How long y'all been together?
We've been together 4 years, but married for 1.
Married for 1? That's why you hanging on like that. Hell yeah. Once you be together about 3 years, you be like, could you let my motherfucking hand go, bitch? I ain't going nowhere. We married. I was back from rescuing everybody that was in the bathroom, boy. That's young love. Only young people do that right there. Your hand ain't muggy? Huh? Was y'all holding on to each other before I got out here? You've been holding on to each other since the 2 openers was out here? You've been holding on to each other for 44 minutes. And your hand ain't got no, you got a different weather pattern inside your hands right now. It's condensation on your palms, metacarpals, carpals, and phalanges. That's for the nurse. I saw you look up. I saw that on some of my paperwork. You're not a real nurse. You're not a real nurse. She knows what I'm talking about. You're like, I saw that on the paper before I stapled them. So Olivia, how did you meet him? Facebook dating. Okay, how long? That was 4 years ago? Has it been going on that long? I feel like Facebook dating is about 2 years old. How you? Let me mind my business. And so y'all fell in love in the DMs just like they did? What did you say when you slid into her DM? He said, oh, I got you. I said, tuxedo mask. What'd you say, bro?
I said, help alleviate my boredom.
Help alleviate my boredom. So you threw her name into the holler. And she was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Sit on my Facebook. Sit on my Facebook dating. Help alleviate my boredom. That's gang. That's gang. What if her name was Heather? You'd be like, help me heather the storm. Like, meanwhile, there's 20 bitches on Facebook dating with their name in a bar. Keep it sandy with me. Erica, erect me. Where was y'all first date, man?
At my house.
At your house? You met a man on the internet and your first date was at home?
My best friend's brother was my roommate, so he would protect me.
Your best friend's brother was there to protect you? At what point were you like, it's cool, and then he got up from in between both of you on the couch and went to his room? He did what? He showed up wearing Chicago Bears gear? You're like, oh, he's a loser. He'll be fine around here. I'll make him a winner. That's why you're bored. Your team ain't winning a goddamn thing. You want to alleviate your boredom, be a Seahawks fan. Pete Carroll retired. That shit is wonderful, man. He had a beautiful career, man. Got us a Super Bowl, fuck one up. But let's be real. Like if he didn't retire, we won't have to sit down as a community and discuss it. We were willing to watch our head coach die on the sideline. How old is Pete Carroll? How old? 73? 72. Somebody said, God damn. He been playing football since they didn't have helmets. 1970, he's 72. That's the only year the Bears were good. 72. He old in a motherfucker. 72. I gotta do some calculations right quick. This would explain why he was so excited when we got DK Metcalf. He was like, oh. Look at the size of that nigga. 72. Pete Carroll was 48 at the time the shit that Cat Williams was talking about. With blonde hair. He did get in trouble at USC. But that's all I wanted to say, the shit I just made up. You remember that, huh? That's what I said. He won us one and fuck one up. You still mad, huh? She crossed her arms. Fuck Pete Carroll. But she said, you got that right. She mad as a motherfucker. When white women say, you got that right, they mad as hell. Now, goddamn it, Peter. They call him his full name. Peter. What's your name? Joni? Mary. Like the Virgin. I got a feeling that that's as close as we're gonna get to the Virgin. That's your daughter right there. Somebody knocked. What'd you say?
She took me to the Super Bowl against Denver.
Who took you to the Super Bowl? She like, why the fuck are you talking about that, Mom? She's making it relevant. I wasn't talking about all this. What'd you say, baby? Now say it the same way, like Tony the Tiger, like you just said it. That was a great Super Bowl. I mean, golly, gosh darn it, it was incredible. Wow, I couldn't believe it. I mean, those Seahawks were all over those Broncos. It was amazing. It's like we were the centerpiece and people came to steal us. It's nice to meet you, Mary. What'd you say, baby? Her friend said, God damn. Usually people don't ask for it. That's kind of thirsty. Me, face ass, huh? I've been trying to lock eyes with you for an hour. You haven't looked at me. What's up, Khloe Kardashian? What do you want to talk about?
I would like to know why people keep eating your drink.
Because there's ideas in there. There's 3 cherries. One is delicious, one is yummy, and one is shut your ass up asking me what's in my goddamn cup. It's a crowd work special. That don't mean ask to get work. It's your weird ass. She's like, fuck me next. I wish I had a 4th cherry. How y'all doing? You guys are beautiful, man. What's going on? Is this a couple? Y'all rock paper?
No.
I'm sorry, what? Shut the fuck. That ain't your goddamn. The front people heard what she said, and everybody said, what? I'm gonna repeat it, and we gonna get to the bottom of this bullshit. You telling me this your mama?
Like my mom.
Like your mom? Oh, shit. I was about to knock your mama shit back. Your mama got some nice titties. Shit. She like your mom. Y'all look about the same age. What she told you to go to bed and shit like that? How do you know her?
She is my ex's best friend, or my ex's mom's best friend.
She's your ex's mom's best friend. This is convoluted. That means it's complicated and it doesn't make sense to me at first glance. So you and your ex broke up, but you kept his family? Where he at? You don't know? Why don't you ask your best friend? He's fine. I want everybody to point at who just made that sound. Why you laugh like Donkey on Shrek? She said, ooh. That girl's mad. Is that all I had to do to get your attention? Is to laugh like a handicapped person? Is she okay? Why the lights come on? So you can see her? You can hear her. She turned it into something. You sound like a baby dragon hatching. You can see an eggshell get it. I want to hear you fuck. I don't want to see it. I just want to hear it. I just want to be next door like, what in the fuck is going on over there? I'll be yelling at the wall, Dracarys! Dracarys! Winter is here! Ooh! You sound like that scene in Jurassic Park where they first get out there and a brontosaurus walks by and they all look up and they're like, ooh! Like Jurassic Park by Steven Spielberg. Ooh! You sound like a big ass Air Force One getting dragged up a sidewalk. I don't know if you're getting enough oxygen right now, baby girl. We might need. You saved that. That was good timing. You held that to the end to transform the rest of the way into the man that you are. Hi, everybody. I just came to watch a comedy. What y'all about to get into? I can't even imitate your laugh without hurting my own throat. Calm down. The gay dude said, throat go. You too. What was that, a gay step? Are you filming him? Please get them gay ass arms. Do the gay arms again. I ain't never seen arms that gay. He did a flap and a snap on your ass. This is the way your neck gave out for me. What's your name, bro?
Justin.
Hello, Justin. Nice to meet you, ma'am. And so who you with that you ain't turned out yet? Why you pointing at him so close? You're like playing with his lips. Like, this is my friend, Don. Don's like, what the fuck, Justin? There was cum on that finger. I tried to throw it off. All right, so y'all not rock?
So I used to live in his basement.
You just had a gay dude in your basement? You were allowed to come out of there, right? He's like, no, most gays in the closet. I was in the basement. Once I got out, I was gay. Gay. Man, that's amazing, Justin. What do you do for a living, my brother?
I'm a recruiter.
You a recruiter? For he's like, for Hollywood, I recruit booty holes. You recruit for, yeah, somebody said, he's in the Navy. I heard you. Are you in the Navy for real? Because that's gay, gay, gay. I'm trapped in a boat. 5,000 leagues under the sea. You know, we call these other men seamen. Who you recruiting for, man?
Work for a VC-backed startup.
For who?
VC-backed startup. I do tech.
Yeah, you do tech, but what did you say?
VC-backed startups.
VC Bats startup?
Like venture capital funded startup.
Yeah, but what's the Bats part?
Essentially like setting up.
He was like, it's a gay marsupial. Could you imagine gay Batman? You'd be like, nigga, what is a duh part? I don't got the duh part. All I got is it comes out in the night and outs other gay people. Big Rudy. Asian Lawrence. I'm probably going to have to edit that out, straight up. That's cancelable. Gay Batman is cancelable. All right, so you in the tech startups and raising the money for the gay bats? No, what's the real thing that you do though, like for real?
With founders and engineer product design.
You engineer the product designs? So are you just in the middle? He was like, I mean... Okay, that's hella gay. I don't even know what you said. That shit was so gay, it went over my head. It was like, I suck in space, baby. It flew over. That's a gay flyover sound. I don't know what he said, bro. He's like, I suck in space, baby. So how long were you in his basement? It puts the shoes on. You were in his basement for 6 years? Damn. Did you ever go down there? Like, why you shake your head like that, sir? You look like you were down there. He said, no, I never went down there. He likes Samoans? Oh, my God. Yeah, he pointed at his ring. Oh, fuck that, fool.
Okay, 2.5, don't be begging for attention, that's corny. Rule number 3, don't be offended on behalf of other people, fuck them. That's the rules, let's get it going, huh? All right, cool. So let's see what we got here. We talked before, I remember your head. Yeah. I like to mix it up a little bit, but maybe we'll fuck with you some more. Let's see. Are you looking away already, sir? What? I said, are you looking away? Say, hold on, man, I read that shit. What I got there? Uncle Ruckus is in this bitch. Shake them dreads, I see you. Well, let's start right here, man. How are you, sir?
Wonderful.
You wonderful. Outstanding. And this your woman right here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let's talk about y'all. How did you guys meet and shit? What's going on?
Oh, shit.
You didn't expect that one? It's kind of one of the things I want to know. I'm big on love origin stories. How did you meet should not have thrown you like that. Oh, shit. So I used to be a stripper. How did you meet your queen?
Our cousins dated.
Wait. I'm not the only one that fucked up when you first heard me. I'm like, so y'all kin? Okay, so your cousin dated his cousin. They were not related, but they started dating. Okay, so are they married?
No.
I like how y'all answered together. Nope. Okay, so you guys y'all married or y'all just, yep, outstanding. Okay, so is it weird at the family reunion now when your cousins come around like, man, fuck that bitch's cousin? Okay, how long y'all been married? He don't know. You were like 21, he was like, shit. Whew, shit. On and off for 21. 20, on and off for 22. Fight. She's like 21. 22, actually. Shit, I was locked up, but we was together. She said, our daughter's 19. That's black love, boy. You be like, how long you been together? How old is the baby? Baby 19. We've been together 16 years. Wait, what? That math ain't mathing. So you've been together 22 years off and on. How long married? Do y'all know? What's your anniversary? How about that? Do you have an anniversary? You don't have an anniversary. He said she got a ring on her finger. In case you don't know what's going on right now. These are two people that started off fucking. They don't know when they got serious. They never picked a day. So when you're celebrating your anniversary, they just watching TV. They don't know what the fuck going on. Yeah, what's today's date? The 8th? Congratulations. Your anniversary is now the 8th of every month. All right? Next month you can celebrate 22 years and 1 month. He said, bless. I love that. I like that for y'all. So y'all have had a good run at it. Y'all love each other and all that. She said, well, you know. He's all right. That's real love, though. Real love, you know, it got ebbs and flows, man. Real love, if you love somebody for real, and you've been together more than, let's say, 5 years, there's been whole days where you wish they got hit by lightning. Anybody in a real long-term relationship, you've looked at your person and been like, how the fuck is this who I ended up with? You're just looking at your girl chew gum. She's like, there's no way this is my goddamn wife. Women do that to us a lot. We just be minding our business. They looking at us like, ain't no goddamn way, this is my best option. I should have dated a little longer, but y'all in love. That's real love right there. Is this love right here too? You by yourself, baby. Outstanding. And so, do you want to get acquainted? I'm a matchmaker, y'all. I'll hook y'all up. You travel for work, so it's hard to date? What do you do for work? You're an essential government worker. You know, COVID is really over, so essential, unless you make an essentials of God clothing, essential, it's not essential that you say that anymore, a part of your shit. So essentially, what do you do for a living? The disaster sector of the Small Business Association. So like EIDL loans. Okay. And so you're not from here then? You from Louisiana and you live in Houston? Outstanding. What part of Louisiana? Okay, so you fight. She will beat your ass in here. She pretty? Shit. Hell yeah. How long you been doing your hair like this? This is a choice. I like this on you. Some women dye their hair and it don't be attractive, but you got your shit going on. Hell yeah. And you a big girl? Hell yeah. Shit, you got ass up under there, don't you? Hell yeah. Big, beautiful black woman that dyed her hair yellow. Hell yeah. Like Cisco, but thick. Yeah. Crisco. And can cook. Look, she don't even give a fuck. And I can cook. What's your go-to? Let's say it's a potluck at work and they like, bring your shit, girl. What'd you bring? God damn. Shit. That's an entree and a side. Did you hear what she said? I'm hungry right now. That made my dick jump. I ain't even gonna hold you. Smothered chicken? White people are like, what is it smothered in? What did it do to you? Why are you waterboarding your protein? They lean to each other. They wash their meat with vinegar sometimes. So that's the smothering process. So you making smothered chicken and rice? Oh, say it slow. Slow down. Just take your time. What you making, baby? Smothered chicken, rice and gravy, macaroni and cheese, cornbread, yeah, from scratch, no jiffy, no box, straight from the corn, then to ground it up, then add a little flour, then add a little bit of this, little bit of that. Do you want some pussy? Yeah. Hell yeah. Crisco, Drew Hill, they back on tour. Yay! Well, thank you for coming. You got some work in the area or you came for this? Outstanding. And that's beautiful. So how long you gonna be in town? So you in town long enough to make some decisions, choices, and mistakes. You staying in one of these hotels around here? In Auburn? That's just a skip and a jump, ain't it? Hell yeah. That's enough time to make some cornbread when I leave my house. Have it ready to go. Did any of this excite you? You look very calm. Like none of this is exciting. This is fucking amazing. Shit, I'm hard. And you sitting right next to her like, yeah, whatever. I prefer cauliflower casserole. And so what's your name? Vivian, it's nice to meet you. That's a strong-ass auntie black name, too. That's from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That was the day I had a dark-skinned Vivian and a light-skinned Vivian. You don't got a man out there and they're just letting you just run around single, huh? Damn. I'll do it. I thought about it. I see you got your little wristband on and say pray first. What you pray before? What you praying first over? Okay, that's the kind of head I like. Don't just suck my dick, be grateful. Ooh, Father God, I came here today to put in some work. You do that? Yeah, I'm about to be a smothered chicken. Now are you excited? He's like, I ain't fucking seriously. So what do? You're dressed like an undercover cop. Is there something? You got your hat real low, like, do you guys have any drugs or paraphernalia I can buy? What do you do?
I work in semiconductor quality control.
Just make sure the lights come on and off. You build chips. NVIDIA? What's on your check, top middle? When you get paid, top middle of your check, what company's on there? Yeah, NVIDIA? Gyra? Damn, I never heard of it. They make scopes? Yeah, gyroscopes. That might have been a little too heady for the late crowd. You guys are like, scopes? What the fuck is Nate talking? Oh, I heard of that word before. Okay, it's nice to meet you. Let's move around right here. Let's talk to the purple with the titties out and got a ring on every finger. Mrs. T in this bitch. I pity the food. Damn, you got a ring on your thumb, pinky, ring, middle, index, and then you got another ring out in the middle. Like, how much more can I fit on? What do you do, backhand people for a living? What do you do for money? Which one? Anacortes. Damn it. That's where you're from? So you drove up from Anacortes with him? Wow. How far is that? Oh my gosh. You drove that far for the show? Y'all going back tonight? Before you go, we're gonna jack both y'all off. That's a long way. That's a long way. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I'm not gonna be the one jacking, but Microchips, he gonna get in there. Yeah, he gonna semi-conduct that nut up out of you. Ain't nothing you can do. Now you awfully tan for being a Washingtonian. You got a Planet Fitness membership. And so are you guys a couple then? Yes. Just friends. In 2025? Oh, okay. Take a sip of your drink if y'all fucked before. What? No? Is this something that you guys are working on? You're just trying to get there organically? That's not what I asked. He came from Anacortes. He might want Anna Coochie in this bitch. Just friends, platonic. If it is, that's fine. I can handle a mature platonic relationship. But in general, 2-hour drives and front row seats, you want some top at the very least. I could be wrong. I don't want to just sexualize their friendship, but, you know. Yeah. Clap 2 times if you are fucking the person next to you. Everybody else fucking. Did you just clap? Out of the corner of my eye, I swear to God, she was like, my bed is covered in spray tan. You're celebrating your birthday? Outstanding. Y'all, happy birthday to Purple. What's your name? Bethany? Happy birthday, Bethany. That's beautiful. How young are you? You look good, 42. Fantastic. And how old are you? Yeah, you got to slow down. Thought you were in your 60s, man. You got young eyes and a young smile, but the sides of your head would suggest Vietnam veteran. You know what I mean? Yeah. However long you suntan, you need to cut that in half. It's just, you got a Mr. Burns thing going on. You on your way. What's your name, old young? Jake. Nice to meet you. What do you do for a living, Jake?
I'm in the cabinet business.
The cabinet business? Yeah, that can be terrible or that can be very, very lucrative because every house got cabinets. You know what I mean? Which side of the coin are you on? Are you on the doing well side or I'm just trying to make it work side? And be honest.
Probably trying to make it work side.
Trying to make it work side? Well, I believe in small business. What's the name of your cabinet company? Maybe it'll help get you some traction.
It's Valley Cabinets and More.
Valley Cabinets and More. What's the more? Valley Cabinets and More, where we just do cabinets. What about drawers? No. I know a guy for drawers, but I don't do, I just do cabinets. Here, take this one with you. I don't need no more alcohol sent my way. Thank you very much for your help. And for those of you that don't know, we shoot 2 of these a night, and off that first one, I had half a gallon of Hennessy. And Grandma, I actually need to slow down, otherwise this turns into a whole nother show. Well, I'm like, well, if he ain't fucking, what you jumping? You know, I don't want to. Shit, that's not what we're doing tonight. We're gonna keep it funny, you know. Yeah, it's nice to meet you. And really, I'm big on birthdays, man, because life is short. We could be in the ground. We above ground celebrating. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, babe. What you drinking? Let me get you something else.
Tequila sunrise.
Okay, can I get her a tequila sunrise, Yana? Outstanding. And do you want anything, sir?
Sure, I'll take an old fashioned.
Let me get him some multivitamins. I just told you to slow down. Right out the gate. Let me get an old fashioned. You need a young fashioned. You know he old. He ordered something with old in the name. Let me get an old fashioned. I'm gonna drive home my Oldsmobile. Calm your old young ass down. All right, let's move on and fuck with some more people. You know what I'm saying? Let's start right here. Fuck it. Front row. Goddamn former Army sniper or something. He looked like. That's what he was? Shut the fuck up. I'll shit on myself. You were a sniper for real?
No, as part of a sniper team.
You're the one that called it out? You're like 3 degrees to the left, wind. That's amazing. How long, do you still do that?
No.
Just stayed in character? You don't want to get a haircut, clean it up? Does you still want to look like that everywhere you go? You're not what you do, brother. Go get a haircut. Holy shit. You look like you shot guns this afternoon. He's like, fuck you, they got dead, son of a bitch, goddamn motherfucker, goddamn member. When Bobby Boucher came back at halftime and goddamn Mud Dogs, what motherfucker still bro? You got here, I'm a root-tooting, gun-shooting son of a bitch, boy. Motherfucker, I'm from Yam. You think I fuck around? Where y'all from? Puyallup? But like, East Side. So he was like, I'm tired of all these Samoans and Bloods. Okay, yeah, you was over there whatever. You was gang banging. Yeah, you're that white girl. Hey, give her the gun. Oos, oos. And then you're like, I've had enough of this. And then by contrast, you just went and got down the absolute opposite. You look like when you go fishing, you make each lure by hand in your garage first. He's like, this is going to be a blue fly. I'm going to catch several trout with this to feed my woman. And you fell in love. You goddamn right you did. He looked at her and said, dumbass. Gotcha, bitch. That's amazing. What's your name, man? Nice to meet you, Dusty. Fucking A. I try not to like make people like box them. You know, I try to like keep it open for whatever other pages might be in the book, you know, but he's that book. He's goddamn hunting and wildlife. That's his book for sure. So what do you do for a living now, Dusty? Outstanding. So you're building things. Yes. For commercial or residential? Tile. Outstanding. Do you know, if you work with him, you could be the more. You could do cabinets and tiles. And if they don't pay you on time, you could be like, let me tell you something, motherfucker, Dusty is 3 clicks away. He's aiming down the barrel of a goddamn regulator. I said I want the deposit today. Oh, you're gonna be cleaning them tiles, you son of a bitch. Yeah. You're gonna hear it after you feel it, you son of a bitch. Nice to meet you, Dusty. Thank you for your service, man. Yeah, well, I'm assuming you were in the service. When you were on the sniper team, that was for the Army, right? I mean, you strike me as maybe militia, you know? Maybe just like, let's fucking build a thing under our house in case the world ends, you know? In case the blacks get out of control, we can go under our kitchen and survive off of corned beef hash. It's nice to meet you, Dusty. Oh, Dusty butt. Do y'all know each other? To each other? Amazing. You guys don't look like you should be anywhere near each other. We got a survivalist and a white girl with dreads. This is like a joke. It's like a bald-head man with tattoos. What did you just say? Where? I can see that. I'm talking about... I thought you were pointing at her. I was like, shut the fuck up! She's your daughter? Yeah, but I be making smothered bullets too. That's all he eats. That's what Dusty likes, smothered Remington. 556 and noodles. All right, I'm enjoying this right now. Let's talk to this table of ethnically ambiguous people right here. For sure, everybody has the same barber. This is beautiful hair on everybody. You got a ponytail, she got long hair, and he looks like fucking Fabio or something. What are you, if you don't mind me asking, sir? You right there in the wife beater and the under. Is that a wife beater under a jacket? Oh my God. Who dressed you? Were you fixing your motorcycle? They're like, put this jacket on, we're going out. Why are you dressed like every Nicolas Cage character? What is this? What are you, sir? Filipino. Okay. Everybody's Filipino?
No.
Well, what are you?
I'm white, black, and Japanese.
That's Filipino. You need to know. You gotta know your history. Fuck you talking about? I know a goddamn Jabberwocky when I see one. Goddamn Jabberwocky. All three of them look like Rufio from Hook. So you're Filipino. What are you, ma'am?
I'm Filipino.
Filipino. Here's your outstanding. So 2 nurses and a karate instructor. Which one of y'all is a nurse? Neither? Your parents are so disappointed in you guys. They're like, how you not a nurse? What the fuck, honey? What do you do, Zorro? What is your thing? But what's your name? It's fucked up to call you a bunch of stuff you're not. Xavier? Yes, it is. You look like an Xavier. You look like one of the Musketeers. I'm not sure if that's a name. D'Artagnan! So what do you do for money?
I work at a restaurant.
With all that hair? Where? I'm not eating. Where you work? Where do you... This motherfucker got foot-long hair. Talk about eating a mozzarella stick like, God damn! I found a hair in my mozzarella stick. Yeah, look how long his hair is. That's amazing. What do you do? Is there a hair care regimen?
There's no... My bosses don't require me to wear a hairnet, but I
Yeah.
do want a hairnet, like in a ponytail or a bun. But...
What about like before bed? Are you conditioning? Like, why is your hair so amazing?
Luxurious.
He was like luxurious. I don't know why you said it like that. Luxurious. Are you high? A little bit? Yeah. He just looked at it like it looks luxurious. You said it like you were rubbing your pee-pee head. He's like, ooh, luxurious. All right, so this is just a blessing? Like you don't do anything special to get your hair long? He look like who? What you say? Both of them? I'll accept that as an entrance to the shit we were saying. He look like Prince and Elder Barge. Do you know either one of those people? You're a little young. Do you know who Elder Barge is? No? What about Prince? What about the artist formerly known as? You showing your age. Your references. Yeah, he was like, who? Which Prince? What's your name?
Damien.
Nice to meet you, Damien.
Word up.
Whoever's serving him, we've reached the amount of what he should have tonight. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Where'd this come from? Thank you, ladies. I appreciate that. Do you drink alcohol? Okay, cool. He's like, you don't want me to drink it. I'll snipe everybody in this motherfucker. Well, I'll sip it a little bit, but I don't know if you saw me send the other drink back. I don't know where your AA meeting is at that you saw me turn down alcohol and give one away, and you're like, you know what he needs? More alcohol. He should be sounding like Damien. All right, I want to get back to the Filipino table. I'll come over here in a second. You guys look nice. I'll get to you, Goldie Hawn. You sit tight. Okay, the one in the middle, the young lady there. This is your girlfriend there?
My
Fiance, congratulations. Hell yeah. So how long you been together?
We actually met in elementary school.
You met in elementary school. Wow. And so, is she still there? That motherfucker looked 9 years old. Yeah, you got braces. She said, I'm a toddler. Yeah, damn. How old are you, ma'am? 23? You look literally 12. Filipino, man. You never know. It looks the same. Between 60 and 394, you look exactly the same. That's how Asians age. They just don't die. They multiply. They're baby's kids. So, that fucked somebody up. So how did you propose to her? Was it romantic and stuff?
Yeah, I went to this place that my dad and I, this park that we've been to a few times before he passed away. And
Oh, wow. So you went to a park that has meaning. Did you know that the park meant that to him?
Not at first, no.
No? While you're proposing?
yeah.
Yeah.
The same moment? So you were on your knee like, so... My dad died on that swing. And unless you want to join him, say yes to this next question.
Yes, 1,000 times. We should leave this park though, because I'm underage.
But I'm happy for you that I believe in love, so I like that you guys got that sorted out. And so, brother, are you approving of this? Did he ask?
He did ask me, yeah.
He was like, "Hey man, you cool with me marrying your sister?" And you were like, "Will you be her prince?" I'm happy for you guys. I like that. All right, let's move around a little bit. Let's go right here. Are you looking away, pink hair, or can we interact? Outstanding. Okay. Is this your man next to you hiding behind the young lady in the hood?
No.
No? Friends? Have you seen her, sir? You don't want? Look at me, sir. She's just your friend, platonic? Okay. If the opportunity arose, if the planets aligned and the moon was set amount of full, blink twice if you'll fuck. He's like, she blinking too. I will fuck him, I will. She's like, fuck, yeah, I fuck, that's nothing. What do you mean? So you guys already are you taking it there? Just friends that smash every now and then? I like that for you. That's an adult grown thing to do. You like to keep it, just keep it like that, you know? Or are you like big on titles and you just haven't had the conversation? Both of you are like, fucking, no, that'll fuck us up. Please, my wife will kill me if she finds out about this shit. She's like, my wife will kill me. I'm sorry. So how did you guys meet? I'm talking to Pink and Big Dominique Toretto. You look like you believe in family, dinners. The Feast and the Furious. You look like a big ass Vin Diesel, bro. So how'd you meet Pink here?
In a bar.
Yeah? Just any random bar? Do you know where it was? What was the bar called? The bar was called TikTok? Oh, in Portland, there's a bar called TikTok. See, most of us didn't know that. They were like, what the fuck? That's an app. Got it. So you met at a bar in Portland. Okay, so it's a strip club? Portland has the highest per capita strip clubs for anywhere in the country. So, you know, you can walk out of one and accidentally walk into another one. Okay. And even though she's your friend, you love her a little bit. A little bit? Good. And do you know the two women at the table with y'all? They backed away from y'all like, you scooted away like, shit, go ahead. Get their ass, Nate. I'm gonna mind my business. Are you two friends and sisters in the front? Outstanding. And what's your name, sis, with this? Angel. Look at you. And then what's your name, baby? Rosa. Angel and Rosa. Outstanding. Just Mexican girl names. And what are you? You look. I can't quite put a pin on it.
I'm Puerto Rican, Portuguese, and black.
Puerto Rican, Portuguese, and black. Filipino. And so what are you? And what are you? You look.
I'm Eritrean.
Oh, Habasha. Hey, Eritrean. Outstanding. Well, thank you for turning off the Uber app and coming down. Where do you live in SeaTac? You don't live in SeaTac? You got up out of there? You be like, I can't do International Boulevard. I gotta go. You stay in the TAC now? No. What part of? What's your part of that you? Everett. Holy shit! Both of y'all? Y'all drove from Everett for this?
Yeah. She didn't know about you. I put her on.
You were like, bitch, get in the car. She was like, I will turn this Uber app on, bitch. This is a long drive. This is $240. I'm missing out on this money. So have you been to Tacoma before, ever? Oh, hella times? Okay. You used to work out here? Hold on, stir. That shit is stirred. It's fucking that eyes out. Chuckity chockity, chuckity chuckity chockity, chuckity chuckity chockity. Voluptuous. What do you do for a living that you?
I'm a nurse.
You're a nurse. Thank you. The Filipinos are mad at you now, but thank you. Okay. And where you work at? In case I can pick where I go if something wrong with me.
Providence.
Providence. Which one? I'm like, hey man, I twist my ankle. Take me to Providence. There's a bad bitch up there.
Pacific. I'm Pacific.
Pacific in Everett? Okay. That's a long road, ain't it? They'll know what I'm talking about. I'll be like, take me to the Providence on Pacific. I want to go to the Eritrean.
That's the one where they don't deliver babies.
Okay, we found out where the handicapped children are. What the fuck? You don't even say that without finding out. You're like, me and my girl here, she about to have a baby. And not this hospital, you not. This the one where we don't deliver babies. Well, she about to do it. Well, she better sit down. We don't do that here. We do cuts, sniper wounds, but we don't do baby. Okay, and so Angel, what do you do for how do you make your money?
I'm a PCT.
Yeah? A PCT. Thank you, baby, because I was like, what the fuck is a PCT? I was like, patience care, time out. So you work at the same hospital then?
I took contracts at her where she worked at.
Right. So y'all actually under the same building on a regular basis. Y'all the cool girls at work.
Well, yes, we are.
Mm-hmm. You be like, get in the car, bitch, we going. This ain't the first place y'all been like, bitch, let's go. If y'all in some shit, y'all call each other, bitch, my ex-boyfriend tripping, let's go blow his shit up. You from New York? What part?
Harlem.
What street? Where from? Like by the Red Rooster? By the Apollo? What? How far uptown?
My grandma used to live next to
What your grandma got to do with this? This how every people talk where they want to be. They want to be from somewhere else. I'm from Harlem. My granny. So you were born in Harlem and then you moved out of there when you were 6 months and you grew up in Everett, and so really you don't like claiming Everett even though you only got 6.
5 years.
5 years? Okay, shit. And y'all got men? Y'all married?
I'm about to.
You about to? Outstanding. You got proposed to in a park? No? Okay. Where you just left him tonight? You're like, I'm out. Hello? What happened just now? What just happened to your brain though? Your leg came out like, yeah, man. Is he real? It sound made up now that your leg went out. Okay, all right. Rosa, this is a real person? Okay. What about you? You ain't got no boo up there?
Where?
Everett.
We don't date around. Well, I don't date there. Mine's is Jamaican and French.
You have a Jamaican and French man? Jesus Christ, he gonna whoop your ass and then feed you. Walk on. Parlez-vous français? What the fuck is that? Rudy Gobert? Who? French and Jamaican is crazy. Where does he live? On the moon? Where is he? Where? Paris. And you guys are in a real relationship?
Yeah, he comes down here
He flies out here from Paris to see you? How often?
3-4 times a year.
Once a quarter? Stand up. Let me get a look at you, Angel. Just stand up. Just let me see what in the fuck is going on. No, she don't want to stand up, and that's her prerogative. But you got international flew the dick out ass pussy. That's crazy. Damn. What's his name?
Montel.
Montel? This sound made up. She's like, and this is how we do it. I believe in you, baby. So I asked if you had a man. She's like, we don't date around here. So that means you have a man somewhere else around the world?
Yeah.
What? What'd you say, baby?
I'm single. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Do you date in the Pacific Northwest, or do you import as well?
I did in the Pacific Northwest.
Okay. How do you meet a Jamaican French man from France named Montel? Like, is that an app? You just bumped into him on a track and field?
Jamaican parties in New York.
Oh, now it makes sense. But I had already in my mind made you leave Harlem when you were 6 months old, so it didn't make sense to be falling in love. I apologize. I'm sorry, I forgot you were Dipset. Dipset. Okay, well, it's nice to meet you, Angel and Rosa. Nice to meet you. Let's see who else is in this bitch. Anthony Jeselnik has come out tonight. Holy shit. Same jacket, same facial hair, same little Street Fighter hairdo. Show him on the screen. That's Jeselnik like a motherfucker. Am I the first person that said that? I'm sure you get that all the time. What kind of videos do you make? Boom, chicka dum dum.
Corporate or personal?
Corporate and your girl is like, what the fuck? What's he do, sis? Clean this up for me.
No, we're colleagues. We're here for work.
Oh, boom, chicka dum dum. Prove you guys don't do porn right now. Prove it. Pink hair turned around. Bitch, listen, I have a videographer. Okay, so you're like, fluffers, enter now. So what do you do for real? Is this a production company then?
Yeah.
Well, okay, let me ask you some video shit to see where your mind is at. What are y'all shooting on?
Well, FX9s and today was Canvas.
Yeah. C400, Ronin 4D. It's all good.
Talk your shit. Okay. And what do? You just call out the shots? And so what's the name of the business? Maybe if people want to get some shit shot, they can come holler at you.
Freelancers. We don't want to say the name of the company, but we're shooting for a corporate real estate company.
You're freelancers.
Yeah, freelance producer.
And you don't want to say the name of the company on a thing that's going to get 2 million views? You're fired. As soon as they hear that. They're gonna be like, as hard as we work to get our fucking name out, Lakeisha's down here acting like we want to be anonymous. Bitch, we sell houses. Say our name. Make a video of her getting fired for not saying our name. Anyway, so you freelance, but you also work under the same title at this particular company when you work for them. And this is real estate shooting, corporate real estate?
Corporate real estate, yeah. That's the
Okay.
deals, and then I work for universities and produce marketing videos for them too.
So you hustling. Okay. You ever did scripted work? What about non-scripted? Like just put like 5 motherfuckers in the house?
Yeah. Reality, that's my background. Yeah.
Okay, I got a white man with tattoos all over his head. I think he'd be amazing to stick in a house with a black girl that's making smothered chicken all year round. And then randomly, this just randomly being like, Balança. You would watch that? You be on it. You like, I'm watching myself. She gotta go wipe some patchouli off her ass. Patchouli oil trip. Okay, and so are y'all for hire? Like if I was like, man, I got this thing I want to shoot. Okay, well, what's your day rate? Say that so people, if they want to holler at you, they can get some work.
Ranges? Yeah, ranges.
Yeah, what's the high? What's the low?
Yeah, 3,000 a week.
What's the low? He said, I'll do it for free. Fuck that, I want to work. I'm tired of fucking being on these sets she keeps building. I'm sorry, I don't even know if I can say that. I don't know if I can even say that on YouTube. All right, well, I'll holler at y'all. Y'all got business cards? Well, since you're freelancer, what's the name of your business?
Mine is True Productions.
It's called what?
It's True Productions.
It's true. It ain't false. I know what you're saying. Okay, and what about you, white guy with your arms crossed like my career ain't shit?
What's my name? John Combs.
John Combs. Okay, like Puffy? Ayo. Take that, take that, take that. Prove you don't do gay porn right now. He's like, mine's called baby oil. What's yours? Are you making it up right now? You're what? You're gonna keep you don't have a business yet? It's okay, we'll work together. Yeah, you're the one I like. For sure. This is amazing. We should make hunting videos, bro. Like, I think we should do like just me and you in the fucking woods, 3 days. We see what happens, you know what I mean? We just see what happens, you know what I mean? I get a little pistol, you get a sniper, we go hunting, I'm shooting deer with a goddamn Glock. Like, I just, like, yeah, bam. That'd be crazy, right? Like Survivor, Northwest style. We have the survivalist, former sniper assistant Dusty from the outskirts of Puyallup, paired with comedian Nate Jackson, naked and racist and afraid. I don't know what you gonna say. I'm gonna be racist. I'm gonna be in the woods hungry than my... Finish the food, your naked white ass. Goddamn. You need some sunshine. Not that much, but you do need some.
Naked, racist, and afraid is crazy. I gotta interrupt this crowd work joint for just a quick little message. Listen, these crowd work joints are now going to be on the membership part of YouTube. I think it's like $2.99 or $3.99. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's pockets, but there's like 30 of these things out for free for y'all, and they are not free to make. What I'm gonna do with what we make is I'm gonna make bigger, more grand crowd work joints. I wanna take it up another level with the production, take it up another level with the spaces, even travel and do crowd work joints live in different cities. First one being Hollywood. The Hollywood crowd work joint's gonna be happening on November 19th at the Laugh Factory. Okay. Also, I'm putting together something behind the scenes where I can shine a light on some of my other comic friends that are way overdue, that are super ready, that are super funny, that you guys would love. And that's called Super Funny Presents or Super Funny Comedy Jam. I'm thinking Super Funny Comedy Jam because then Super Funny Presents is like after they've done that, we can then give them half-hour and hour specials and we can be where they're at. Super Funny is a brand. We got to build it. So these go membership from here forward. Minuscule little amount, but I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. Hey, that's enough of me. Back to this crowd work joint.
I'd watch that. Naked, Racist, and Afraid. You know what I'm saying? Confessionals would be hilarious. Man, I'm losing weight like a motherfucker, man. I'm down 75 pounds. They've been catching food since you've been out. These ain't got no seasoning. You want me to eat a trout straight out the goddamn river? Ain't no goddamn Johnny's on that motherfucker, man. Ain't no hot sauce out this bitch or nothing. No peppers or nothing. I've been out here eating white people food for 3 goddamn days. Right, then I take you to the hood. That's funny. They're like, what's up, oos? You're like, oh, what is an oos? All right, I had fun with that moment. You guys missed it. We had a little rise too. She said, I can hear it. You was eavesdropping? What we say while you was pooping? I said, we don't poop. We do not poop. We do not poop. We sit down and we think a little bit. We just peed a lot. We went peeing, a little bit of poop fell out, but we do not poop. 4 children to make you have to pee every time you laugh. We've been laughing a lot before you got up, so I bet them drawers is in shambles. That's terrible. If all your panties are like that, you're going to have to get some new cabinets. Cabinet man. Well, let's talk to the ladies that got me this wonderful drink and the man that's scratching his head like, about fucking time. Are you looking away? Is that what that is? No. You motherfucker, I saved you. No, it's too late. He looked away. I got to honor it. Let's talk to the 2 ladies right there. I'd like to talk to... Thank you. So you've never been to a comedy show before?
No, it's my first time.
In your life? Where do you get your joy from and your kicks?
I have a 17-year-old daughter. That means anything.
Oh, you need a drink. What you buying them for me for? You should have got her one.
I'm empty now. Apparently. I don't know. I need another one.
Well, I'll get you a drink. What are you having?
Just Pendleton.
Straight? God damn. No, I'm not hating. I'm not. How long you been playing Texas Hold'em poker? That's a poker player. Let me get it Pendleton straight up. Motherfucker, no rocks. Hurry up, I got pocket aces. I got Doyle Brunson. Where you from?
Washington.
That's very vague.
Oh, okay, so I'm from Centralia.
This motherfucker crazy as hell. What the fuck is that? I'm from Centralia. Bring on the haters. Oh, okay, y'all fuck with us? Okay. You just made that up, that we weren't gonna like where you're from. Look, there's a Pendleton, baby. Drink that. God damn, you the reason that football team lost 100 games in a row. Centralia, that's a mob.
She threw it back.
He said she threw it back. You drank the whole thing? You from Centralia? God damn, how much foreskin do you have? Damn. He said, why would he say forehead? She got a big ass dick. You see how she drank that shit? She was like, yeah, yakadoo. Oh. Does anybody have a cigarette I can eat? You beautiful and tough. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, you know? Like, I feel like your pussy smells woodsy, you know? She said it smells like cedar. What? So it just smells like a sauna? It's that good wood. It's that cedar. She said, I got that good wood. Yeah, no. No, I'm going to head on out, baby girl. You know? She done pulled the wood out on your boy. Hey, yo. Nice to meet you. What's your name? No, I don't think I asked you. Casey, outstanding. Nice. And then you that bought me the drink, thank you very much. Leanne Rhymes. What just happened? Your birthday was yesterday? Outstanding. And how young are you? 54? Girl, you look good for 54. With your little shiny shoes and your titties up out of there. One of your titties is out, I'm gonna be honest with you. She didn't even give a fuck. It's out, I feel it. I don't give a fuck. Hell yeah, it's out. I'll breastfeed a bitch. You got a Filipino toddler on the other side. She looks hungry. It's nice to meet you, Leanne. What do you do for a living? You're what? Oh, I thought you said, I'm in time machines. I was like, When are we teleporting? You got to lay off you got to put them goddamn mushrooms and gravity bongs down. When are we teleporting? I'm down to go, but I get to pick when we ain't going back no further, though. Fuck that. Fuck around, he owns me. Welcome to Naked Racers and Afraid. Oh, you motherfucker. What's up, Nate Jackson, you son of a bitch? Oh, yeah, you like spices on your chicken? Yeah, you motherfucker. I'm sorry, that's disrespectful. That was great, though. I like that. He was like, wait. That was a good little moment right there. So you sell timeshares? What do you do? What's that mean? What do you do? You got money then. If you're
I've been working.
Oh, so when we show up thinking it's some free shit, you walk out. Like, thank you everybody that want to see Matrix Revolutions. Before we start the movie, I have a 1 hour and 27 minute portfolio I would like to show you. Like, bitch, we just want to do the excursion. When do we get the four-wheelers? You're the one that gets them in? With the titties, huh? You're like, hey, everyone, gather round. And what do you do, Cedar? Property manager. Okay, no rent, living for free. A little bit, you got like 20% of the whole thing?
Well, I get 17% off.
You need a new job. You should make candles out of pussy juice, because if it smells like cedar, that's home goods all day. Yeah, we have these authentic cedar candles, soy, Centinela from Centralia. And do you know these two right here? Who knows who? Who is it? So everybody but them two. Okay, so everyone's a group, but you guys just haven't met them yet. Right. And you really don't like it. You're like, bitch, this is supposed to be a timeshare. What the fuck are we watching right now? Okay, well, introduce me to the group real quick. Hold on, Woodsy, Cedar. Somebody got to be the team captain because you're both talking at the same time. It's pandemonium. Okay, let's talk to James Tony back there. Was that too bad? Sis, are you going to be the captain and introducing me to the people?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what's your name?
Katrina.
Nice to meet you, Katrina. They call you Katrina, KK, Katrina?
Hurricane or Trina?
Hurricane. Oh my God. This is why she left Louisiana. That is so insensitive. She was literally making smothered chicken and then water came in up to her waist. The only reason her house didn't flood is because she sucked it back out of the window. With that goddamn thunder throat. Thunder, 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 thunder throat. Okay, Katrina, let me meet the rest of the group. Let's work our way on this side. Hey, Nick, how are you? He says, big Nick energy. I like that shirt, brother. Outstanding. And so who else you with? Lena? Hey, Lena, how are you?
This is Carrie.
Hey, Carrie.
Tammy.
I like Tammy the most. Tammy been talking shit. Ain't even nothing going on. Tammy, who's that? Hey, Henry. Oh. And Katie? And then let's work with, and then so that we met them.
And so we've known each other for years.
Okay.
We just met some stuff.
You sound like you haven't taken a full breath of air in. We met them last year and we met these other two the other year. We just gotta make sure that we all know each other. This is my husband, Nick, and I just wanna make sure that I don't really... You got to breathe in before you talk, baby. You talking on the exhale like a scuba diver. And so, Katrina, what do you do for a living?
Security.
Security. Okay. Like how involved are you?
On the Facebook campus.
On Facebook campus. Outstanding. So you work up north? Okay. And so how does up north and Centralia end up friends?
A bar.
In Centralia? Okay, anyways, so it's too many of them. It's too much shit going on. Centralia, Facebook campus, a bar, there's titties out, her coochie smells like cedar. He doesn't want to talk, but he's laughing his ass off. Tammy's like, get it out. It's a lot going on. Nick is mad. I'm making fun of his black queen. His black queen is mad. I called her James Tony, but if you've seen James Tony, you wouldn't be mad at me right now. You'd be like, I'll be goddamn. My wife's a heavyweight fighter. And it's okay. She's probably a knockout in the bed. You know what I mean? So we're going to move on. Let me talk to the three black people right here. The beautiful woman, the Nipsey Hussle twin, and then the black cowboy. Goddamn Indiana Jones hat. Let's just talk to y'all for a second, man. Y'all all know each other? Everybody's acquainted?
No, brother.
Blood brother?
Not blood.
Just friend, crip brother? Oh, okay, okay. So what's your name with this hat? I like this hat.
Jackson.
Jackson. That's your first name. What's your last name?
Ray.
What? So your name is Jackson Ray? Are you sure you're not missing the comma in the middle? Man, your parents fucked you up. We're gonna give our baby a last name for the first name because all of our last name is already a last name. Jackson Ray. Okay. And then what's your you a junior? Jackson seemed like a name that was not from this generation. No? What's your daddy name? Sting?
State Park.
Stingray, motherfuckers. What's wrong with y'all? His mama named X. X-Ray and Stingray got together and had Jackson Ray. Outstanding. And what do you do for a living? You collect rocks on the beach? What is that necklace? Real estate. Outstanding. Residential or commercial? Both. You need some cabinets? And more? I got tiles, snipers, whatever you need. This is a gift that keeps on giving right here. This show's going down. Okay, and so, and you guys don't know each other already?
No, we just met today.
That's fantastic. Y'all should be friends after this. Because you look like you've known each other a long time, you know what I mean? And so this is your lady, you got your hand on her arm right there? Outstanding. Okay, don't choke her. Shit. You're like, it is the bitch. Like, that's, what the fuck was that? How long y'all been together? Oh, outstanding. Young black love. And so how old are you, sir? Okay. So y'all met just right out of college? Or how did y'all meet?
We dating when I got out.
Facebook dating. Just poking her. You went from poking her to poking her. Yeah, get your mind out together, little hippie lady.
Like, what do you mean by poking her? Let's dance around a bonfire.
Okay, and so, what's your name? Huh? Tay? Okay. And why did that make you laugh? You laughing the weirdest shit.
He said, that's not a real name. The man's name is Monte, or Deontay, or Jackson Tay.
Monte? See, I'm good at this shit, Monte. Hell yeah. And then what's your name, sis? Brittany? Okay. And so you met on Facebook dating. How do you go from poking each other online to poking each other in real life? Like, how did you get her off the internet? You know what I mean?
We both had common similarities. So.
You had common similarities? Common similarities? Both of those are words, but they just ain't usually put together. We had things in common is really what you're trying to say. We had common similarities. It's crazy. And if talking is what you have in common, I don't want to see how similar she communicates. Do you speak a little bit better than him publicly? Okay, well let's talk to you some. He struggled with that right there. He loves you, but he could not put that motherfucker in words just now. We got common similarities. You said that like you wipe your mouth by licking it. Somebody, hey man, you got something on your beard. Where? Want a napkin? No, I got it. I got common similarities. Yeah, I didn't realize how much I was licking. Like, she like, shit. Keep on licking. You about to have some smothered. Yeah, she said, You were serious earlier? What you doing later? You want to go to Auburn? All right, so how did you and Monte find out about your common similarities and what was your first? I'm always fascinated by how people go from the internet, which is just it's just a screen. Yeah, I appreciate that. But I'm curious, genuinely, I'm curious. Like, I found out your story. You grew up in the hood and you wanted the opposite. You were tired of getting hit in the head with ball-peen hammers and shit. Like, if I have to break down another pistol for my boyfriend, I swear to God. And now you got to break down rifles. So what I'm getting at here is I want to know their origin story. If it's okay with you. Is that all right with you? Is that okay? Dusty, could you see if it's okay with your woman if I talk to them back there? Thank you very much, Dusty. I appreciate that. Dusty don't fuck around. She was like, and so, what was your name? Did I ask you already? I already forgot it that fast, but what is it again, baby? Brittany, that's right. And so Brittany and Monte, So you meet online, you're going back and forth, paragraph at a time. He's hitting you with some riz. You got little emoji faces going. It's only 3 years old, so there's lots of little emojis, just eggplants and shit like that going back and forth. What was your first date? You picked him up from the airport? So Monte, you was out of town?
Yeah, I was in college.
Where?
In Iowa.
Iowa? Wow.
Graceland University.
What'd you say?
Graceland University.
What y'all learn about, Elvis? What'd you say? One more time. Football for Graceland University. You must have been trash, nigga. I've never heard. God damn. Has anybody heard of this place? Anybody? I mean, maybe Iowa, but not Graceland University. The only GU we know is Gonzaga. What position did you play? You got CT. This is why you talk like this. I had common similarities with my coach. Where'd you go to high school at? Where did they recruit? Where does Graceland University recruit? Cleveland High School up in Seattle? Okay. UW. Were you playing football there? Got it. And so they were like, you were like, that's, you know, it's a lot of goddamn receivers. Were you a receiver? What position you playing? Quarterback, right. So Michael Penix is 432 years old. He's like, I ain't gonna never play. I'm going where I get some playing time. University of Iowa, no. Okay, University of California, no. Damn, I'm gonna need some grace to get somewhere. Graceland University. Wow, and did you start there? Every game. Was that 11 on 11? It just seemed like it might be 8 on 8, leather helmets. Okay, but you had a standout season out there. Who was your rival? Who does Graceland play? You were just playing? You don't know who was on the other team? What was y'all record that you don't know who the opposition is? You don't even know how y'all did? You played. No, he played. He played. I can look you up right now. They can be like, CTE, helmet-to-helmet contact accident for the Graceland University Panthers. What was the mascot?
It was like a tiger.
Like a tiger? Both of them are like, yeah, they got common similarities with Panthers. I'm gonna look you up too. I'm gonna find like a highlight reel of you balling out there in Graceland. Okay, and so you were on Facebook being like, man, I'm in between practices. They working the hell out of me out here. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, baby, come out here to where I'm at. And so you caught a flight out to Seattle. She picked you up in SeaTac, and then y'all been hit it off right away. So did y'all go on a date, or did y'all just start fucking as soon as you got back from the airport? I know she wanted to go on a date, but you were like, bitch, I gotta call an audible. Omaha. Cedar. Cedar 52, Cedar. Give me the wood. Pause. Anyway, go ahead. So where was your first date? Where did, because you don't even know the area, so she's the one that set it up, really. You're from here, Cleveland, but y'all don't got money if you went to Cleveland. So where did you go? What year did you go to Cleveland?
I graduated in 2015.
Oh, shit. You feel old as fuck? Have you seen yourself? Rule number 3. Fuck them. She said that made her feel old, but I have a feeling if she saw herself, she'd be like, and I look it too. God damn it. Look, he trying to fix it. Nah. We ain't. No olive branches. You already got it. Oh, y'all swing? Y'all swingers? Dusty like, hell no, ain't no goddamn swing. She caused enough problems by herself. You're like, bitch, I'm about to swallow my rifle. This is fucking ridiculous. Hang in there, Dusty. Hang in there, Dusty. We'll go fishing. We'll go fishing in 3 years. You hang in there for us to go fishing. All right, so I want to, Brittany, where did y'all go for your first date with Monte? Where'd you take her, Monte? Correct. You know what? You guys do have common similarities. We've already established that. Both them babies slow over there, if you can say. Y'all got kids? Well, how old is the baby? About to be, so 1. Y'all finna do homeschool? Y'all about to fuck this baby up.
Meeting white people, when I started doing stand-up comedy, they're like, from Mesquite, like, oh, that's horrible, like, that's disgusting. So it's like, bro, you don't get no respect. Like, if you're from the hood, this place is nice. But if you're from, like, an actual suburb, like a nicer one, they're like, bro, that's horrible. So I felt like it's a not respected area, and I want people younger than me and after me and before me to take more pride in it and be like, well, Ralph's from Mesquite. But I'm also kind of a doofus, so that might be like, that's not helping.
Do you do anything to put Mesquite on other than be dope
other than
yourself?
be from Mesquite?
Yeah, other than be from there and be dope.
I give people money, like not like for a charity. I just kind of like friends, family.
Yeah.
I'm like, here, get out of debt. But don't do that. That's not a good example to set.
It's a great example to set, because if people don't have debt, then they can do for themselves and put on too.
Half the people I've gotten out of debt have just gotten back into debt.
Well, don't give it to them without a plan.
It's like curing somebody who likes to have sex with no condoms. Like, they're going to catch an STD again, you know?
Well,
you can't cure everybody.
Here's the thing. We were talking about that because it was a metaphor about giving people money with a plan or not a plan.
Oh.
Yeah, so if they have
no
a plan, no plan is going raw.
My only plan, and I think a lot of these people only plan, was just like not be broke anymore, not be in debt anymore. And half of them were like, I'm going to do good with this, trust me. But then they have bad spending habits. Excuse me. But I learned not only from trial and error, but from my own trial and error, because I'm bad with money. I like to gamble a lot.
What's your game?
Anything. I love to gamble on sports. I don't even watch sports. That's the fun part.
Would you just like the colors?
It just be
the
like,
blue team.
I know like 2, 3, people from each like team. So I'll be like, if I recognize them, I kind of don't want to go. Like I'll be on the apps, the gambling apps, and I'll be like, oh, Austin Reeves. Like, I saw him on TV twice. I'm like, let's put it all on him.
So you just multiple choice gambling.
Sometimes I'll gamble on sports I don't even like remotely watch. Like, cause I like basketball, but sometimes I'll be like, all right, here we go with soccer. Never watched the whole soccer game in my life.
Man, the biggest wins I got off of gambling, I randomly was up at like 3:30 in the morning and I was checking out like one of the sports betting apps, and I was like, I want a game that's actively going on right now. The only thing that was going on was badminton in like the Ukraine. and this lady was losing, but she was busting her ass, right? And I was like, she's gonna turn this shit around. I put like 300 on her right quick, and then she came around and won, and then it flipped the hit. I was like, golly.
I never stop gambling until I lose everything. But that's why I give myself like a limit. So like Zach, our manager, has seen it too. Like, we'll go in a casino and I'll be like, all right, $400, but that's it. Like, that's all I'm. And I don't care if I'm up to like 1,200, 1,500. Like, I'm not gonna stop until I lose everything.
Right.
I don't know why. It's fun to me. It's fun to see, like, damn, like, and this is gonna sound like.
So hold on. So you start off at 400, you go up to 5,000. You're going until the everything's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need a puller.
Nah. Well, for what? It's fun.
No, you need a puller. It could be fun the next day. You need somebody to pull your ass up out of there when you up.
I'm good.
You gotta learn to This is how you do it, right? You learn to. You keep your juice. Okay. You ain't got no juice.
Yeah.
You know what juice is?
Like apple juice?
No, juice is your other winnings. That's what you should be gambling with. If you lose every time, you're just going to the ATM.
I mean, I'll go to the ATM. Like I'm telling you, I have a limit though. Like if I played $500 and then I lost $500, or I might go to the ATM like one more time, two more times, but there's a certain limit. Oh, thank you.
Got it. So you're keeping yourself from losing your dick, but you are definitely losing your winnings.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah. Feels good.
To just have taken a chance?
Yeah. It's the ride, you know? It's like going to a Universal theme park. You're not coming out of there with more money than you went in, but man, you went on some rides.
Right. But there's no chance of winning.
Yeah. I'm a born loser, bro.
You just went in there to consume. So you think the casino is Six Flags?
Sorry, I had to drink that. Yeah. I started doing it because my first time gambling at a casino, I opened up for Angela Johnson. And I had like $20 to my name.
Okay.
And I remember I went to play a few games at the casino floor with my 20.
Fucked right and hit.
And so people were like betting on if I would win or lose or not.
Side bets on you winning?
Yeah, so they're like, I got some on the comedian. And so when I started having my own popularity and I'd go to casino, people would do that more. They're like, I got 20 on Ralph. Like, what do you think, Ralph? And so I wanted them to always like lose.
So if they were playing roulette, like, Ralph, what number you think? You'll say a number?
Yeah. Be like, put it all on 13 or you're a bitch.
And that's gonna lose every time. There's no miraculous story where somebody was like, holy shit, I won everything because we were listening to Ralph Barbosa.
Actually, yesterday, me and Renee, shout out to Renee Vaca, we were walking out of our show to the casino floor, and this older white lady was like, I enjoyed y'all show. She's like, I don't know where my husband's at, but he loves y'all. But what number should I pick? Red or black or odd or even, whatever. She was playing roulette. And I forgot what we picked. And then we walked off to go look for a different table and stuff. And we killed like 10, 15 minutes taking pictures with people. And we were like, man, let's just go back. And when we were walking back, that lady stopped us again. She's like, hey, I won $600. Thanks to y'all's number. Like, pick another number. I said 13. And it landed on 1. And she lost like, a lot of money.
You should have been like, give me my cut.
But I told her, like, don't listen to me. Like, oh, you seem genuine, like a nice lady. Like, don't listen to me. But if there's just some, like, cocky dudes, like, yelling, I'm like, fuck it, bro. We lose together.
We'll lose together, huh? All right, well, it's a shift. I actually did some questions, so I'm gonna ask my question. I feel like it's kind of corny to come. I feel like Shannon Sharp. How you got his little cue cards?
Hey, boy, look at Shannon Sharp, bro. He's famous. He got one of the most famous podcasts now. You know?
Yeah. Well, my question is, what was doing Fallon like? I've done a lot of things, but I haven't done late night.
Late night is cool. I really like it because a lot of comedians don't like the rules that they put on you, which I can understand that. It's like, if I just said something and I make people laugh, like, that's part of my set. You know, don't critique it too much. Like, if it works, it works.
Right.
But Jimmy Fallon, the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon is it's like this very corporate late night show. Like, you got to be real careful what they say. You can't make jokes about like religion, or you got to tote the line if you mention anything with sex. Like, it can't be too graphic. So like, you got to submit a whole 5-minute set for those of y'all who don't know. And they got to let you know if you like meet the requirements, and you also want to be getting heavy laughs, a lot of laughs per minute, you know?
Right.
But and so to me, it was like a challenge, and I like doing it. I actually spent like almost 2 years getting that set together before it finally like.
Before they accepted it and said, come on?
Well, Matthew Broussard, he's out of New York. He helped me like put a set together, but we never submitted nothing. I just always was like sending him videos of like, what do you think about this? He's like, oh, okay, that's good. Maybe change this or whatever. And he would let me know, like, I don't think they'd fuck with that, but change this up. And then Zach hit me up one day and was like, you got a chance to do it. Do you want to do it? I was like, hell yeah. And he was like, well, get a tape together. And man, I already had one.
Right.
So I was like, give him this.
Right.
And it was cool, but it was very like, I don't know, bro. That stuff is an adrenaline rush. Whenever I was on that show, and whenever I was like on like I've done like a couple acting gigs. It feels like a couple people come to prep you, and it's like, hey, come, you know, I'm gonna make a boom, boom. Hey, you need anything? I'm food or whatever. Boom, boom. All right, cool. And they're like, hey, you need to come see the set. It's like, all right, go back to the room. And they're like, hey, Jimmy's gonna come say what's up real quick. It was like, boom. It was like, I was like, all right, you ready? 5 minutes. You ready? You ready? 5 minutes. Like, and it's like, make sure you deliver. Stand right here. Look at that camera. Don't do this. Don't do that. And it's like, it feels like a roller coaster as you start to get to the and then when it drops, it's like, just make sure you hit your cues, remember your jokes, remember your lines, whatever it may be. And like, and then afterwards, we walked off the stage. The audience lets out. Me and Jimmy walk out first, and Jimmy's like, "Hey," he's like, "That was a good set." He's like, "Hey, it was incredible, right? Like, this is crazy, right? Like, this is all crazy." And I'm like, "Yeah." Like, and I was about to respond, and he goes through like the secret door.
What?
Yeah, so the audience doesn't like catch him coming out. They'll probably never leave him alone, you know.
Right.
And then they bring me to another door, and they're like, "All right, yeah, thanks for doing the show." Like, fine, smack you on the butt, and you walk out.
On a butt smack?
Yeah. Not really. Don't sue me, NBC. But you know what I mean.
Did it move the needle?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think I gained a lot of new fans from that.
That's what's up. How do you know?
Because I've always paid a lot of attention to my Instagram and like YouTube and TikTok.
Uh-huh.
And so I always pay attention to when I have like a spike in followers. And I definitely had a spike after that. It's one of like the most viewed YouTube on the Tonight Show YouTube channel. It's one of their most viewed stand-up videos.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire. If you had to guess how many followers you got from doing it, how many would you say?
I don't know. Maybe somewhere near like 20,000.
That's the real deal.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
This is dope. Are you gonna do it next?
Yeah, I want to do it. That's the plan.
You should do it.
I mean, my special's coming out, so I feel like I've been stacking potential like spots and podcasts, things like that, so that as soon as I have a date that they're gonna air it, then I want to go hit them all, so I have something to talk about and push. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to kind of keep it in my pocket and then go do it.
Hire me as your publicist.
That part.
I'm good. I know people. I connect you with people.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, put them on your podcast. Fire Zach, first of all.
You want me to fire both of our manager?
Yeah.
I think that you should hire me as your publicist.
Okay.
I got the same thing, but a different world.
Okay.
Right? Or here's a better idea.
We publish for publish.
We just be friends and we do what friends do, make each other better.
I don't like that one.
You want some money for it?
Yeah.
So you can just go lose it?
What do they call it? Pro bono?
No.
Publicize each other.
Yeah.
I publicize you. You publicize me. Back off.
Even.
I
got you. I'm going to pay a bill right quick. Listen, you guys, you got to check out The Roses. It's my new clothing line. It's size inclusivity. It's for the big guys that want to look fly. This is where style blossoms and you can get your shine on. Literally. Rhinestone hoodies, rhinestone shirts, jeans, cut and sew, hats. All the way from the top to the bottom, everything but shoes. Get your roses on. RosesCollection.com.
Everybody get your rose on.
Everybody get your rose on. I like that. That shifts me to the next question, man, because, that's wordplay. So speaking of wordplay, before we start the show, and maybe we have a snippet of it, but I said Ralph should name his car company Carbosa, since he's Ralph Barbosa. Why do you like cars so much?
I don't know. I feel like cars were always around me when my first like real love for cars. One of my best friends growing up, his name was Mark Posada.
Shout out Mark.
Yeah, his uncle was like into street racing, and his uncle had his own little crew, and I never really got to see a lot of what they had, but Mark would tell me that they all had like Nissans or Datsuns, and he kind of introduced me to these cars when I was like 8 years old, 9 years old, and I just started liking those. And then my dad, around that same age, my dad opened up a body shop in Oak Cliff, and so I lived with my grandma and my mom, and whenever my grandma would be out of town and my mom would have to work. My mom would just go and drop me off at my dad's body shop.
Nice.
So like my dad and his workers were just kind of like working while I just stand there. And
So that's not necessarily, I would say weird, but that's different arrangement. So were your parents split up?
yeah, my parents were split up.
Okay. What was that like?
It was cool, I guess. I mean, they argued a lot, so I didn't want them in the same room. But yeah, I always my grandma and my grandpa were always like the main ones who like I guess had custody of me.
Right.
It wasn't a legal like agreement or nothing like that.
Right.
It was just, they left me there. And but I always would spend time with like my mom or my dad. To be fair, they would try to spend time pretty often, but I was the one that wouldn't really.
You're like, I'm chilling.
Yeah, in my mind, I was kind of like a little. Once I got to a certain age, I was just used to my grandma, my grandpa, and so I just didn't like that. I would have to sacrifice time with my friends, like on my weekends or like after school, to go with them. When it's like, nah, like y'all should have just lived with me.
Right.
Like, I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna go when I got time off. I want to be with my boys.
Right.
So yeah.
I have a theory where like a lot of comics for some reason have like older parents. Like if we have like you're younger, right? When you look around at the clubs and see who else gigging, you're younger. Not like, but ton of us got older. Like my parents are older. Your parents are older. DC Young Fly's parents are older.
Way older, right? Yeah.
Like crazy older. There's several more. Like Clayton Thomas's parents are much older. BT's parents are older. Like I think that's what gives us the insight to look at the world and see what's funny about it at an early age, because the older people are already looking at the next generation like they are fucking up.
Yeah.
So then here we come getting raised by this old person like, you guys are fucking up. Like it gave us the perspective to tell somebody older than us that's not right. It used to be a way.
Yeah. Plus, my parents had me as teenagers, so my grandma and my grandpa were always telling me everything that they're doing wrong.
Your parent the whole time?
Yeah.
Like, your dad shouldn't have did that. Your mom shouldn't have did that?
Yeah. So like my first lessons in life were always just like life lessons about like, look where these kids are messing up. Like you don't do that in a few years,
So you they taught you how to do right by showing what your parents was doing wrong?
Yeah. Something like that, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so from your dad, who obviously you were a little distant from, but still close with, you picked up cars.
Yeah, my dad had a body shop in Oak Cliff, and they would do a lot of, what do you call it, like commercial body work, like whatever. But they would also do a lot of custom jobs.
Nice.
And in Oak Cliff, I feel like Oak Cliff is very much known for their like
hood
automotive stuff, but also like automotive.
I don't know shit about Oak Cliff, about no cars.
There's a lot of shops. Also a lot of barbershops. It is ghetto.
So you're going from Mesquite to Oak Cliff every day. Was there a part of your life where you were like safe? What part is that?
I guess not really.
Right. So
even when I was
you're funny. Is defense mechanism funny?
Yeah, for sure.
You make everybody laugh to keep them off your ass.
Yeah,
because you're from some tough motherfucking spots.
I would say so. I think where I lived in Mesquite, it was pretty safe, but like down the street, it was already like considered East Dallas. And right there was pretty hood. So when I went to middle school, it started getting like semi-hood.
Yeah.
But I would hang out with like half the people I hang out with were like my buddy Jaime over here, who were like not a threat to nobody.
What up, Jaime?
But the other half of the people were like,
you say he's from Pakistan.
Well, yeah, and I think I became really good at diffusing situations.
Yeah.
Where like people would want to act up and stuff,
but if some shit was to escalate, you're not just gonna be spooked in a corner.
Yeah, no.
You're from the hood.
I've been in a few fights.
Yeah, your knuckles are all chipped up now.
I'm from the hood.
Or is that from fixing cars?
Nah, I think the hood in me is like the part of me that like when I do get in fights, I never tell people to square up.
You fight first?
Yeah, because
you hit them while they're pulling their pants up.
Yeah, because I was always smaller than everybody.
Yeah,
so my
first.
thing was like I didn't take in too many ass whoopings till like I learned my lesson.
Right.
Like if they
get ahead of this.
Yeah. Let me
Got
get
it.
the jump on them.
I haven't had a single fight where the other person didn't try to get it popping first.
You haven't had a single fight
Bigger.
where you oh
The little guy's always swinging on me first.
Yeah,
like,
that's me.
motherfucker, you motherfucker.
as soon
Zach's
as
like that too. You know, he's here. Our manager's off camera. He's a hockey boy, man. He's used to just skating up and you are on camera. He's used to skating up and pulling his gloves off. Did you know that? You
Yeah.
know this motherfucker fights his ass off?
yeah, he told me.
Yeah,
He
right.
was about to fight a dude at the casino last night.
Were you?
Yeah, some drunk dude.
Shut the fuck up.
Guy would not leave Ralph alone.
Like, man, we were in this bar. Where the fuck? We were in where we were just in where that drunk cop was. Where was that?
A drunk cop.
No,
Lake Tahoe?
Lake Tahoe. Yeah, so we go to Lake Tahoe, and then after it's like, yo, let's go get something to eat. And so it's me, Zach, and my boy Ken Twitty from SAC. Shout out to Twitty. And there's this dude who I already, during my show, dude walked down to the front and like put his beer on the stage and was like, fucking yeah. And then went back. I was like, man, what the fuck? Big ass white boy, right? So we go do whatever, we're doing all the pictures, all the meet and greet and all that. And then this is probably 2.5 hours later. I'm like, I'm hungry. So we leave the casino and walk out. This is like Tahoe. So if anybody's been there, I don't know the name of the place, but they had some bomb ass burgers that the first time I ever seen it, they had a barbie. The way they were cooking their burgers, the flat top was in the shape of a circle and they were just spinning. Okay, so that place. And we go in and sit down and the dude is at the bar. I see him right away because he's the only white boy in Tahoe with this big ass cowboy hat on. I'm like, fuck. Everybody knows it's him. People from the show or at other tables are like, fucking that's the guy. So at some point in his inebriatedness, he turns around and looks and he decides he wants to keep on coming over and befriending me. Like we're literally talking. And Zach's like, come on, man, we're right in the middle of a thing, man.
Classic Zach line.
Yeah. And then he's showing pictures of his phone and he's like, and I had on a Raiders jersey. And he's like, oh yeah, fucking Oakland. I know about Oakland. Let me show you about Oakland. I was like, what? He was like, let me show you about Oakland real quick. And that's right before I'm about to react, the first picture is him probably 20 years ago and he's a police officer.
Oh, shit.
Like full on roller. And I'm like, So Twitty's like, bro, we're talking, bro. Like, I mean, at no point was I concerned that he would whoop any of us, but Zach was right there. Like, he just like put his little nuts out on the table and was like, hey, man, we're fucking talking. Deep voice on him.
Bro.
You know he got a deep voice on him?
Zach?
Yeah.
I heard it last night. I just heard him say, he was just like, dude, if you don't back the fuck off.
He said, fuck.
That's how I know he's getting mad.
Did the guy hear him? The guy received it, huh?
Yeah.
He backed the fuck off,
that guy
Zach?
started saying, I'm sorry. That dude was like real drunk. He was crowding us. We're at the roulette tables, like me, Rini, Zach, couple of Rini's people, and then he had $100 bill, and I could see it right here in my peripheral where he kept being like, hey, come on, Ralph, like use this, bro. That's on me. You play it, bro. You play it, you know.
He wanted you to
Renee,
play
you
with
take
his
it.
money.
Yeah, he's like, Renee, you take it, man. Take it right away.
Renee's just in there with his
At one
fucking-
point, I just grabbed it. I just put it in my pocket. I just ignored the fuck out of him.
Right.
That was it. And then Zach, 20 minutes. Bro, I don't understand how that dude didn't get kicked out the casino, though, because he was like, yeah, they were really lenient at that casino. That dude was like drunk off his ass.
They were letting it happen?
Yeah, bro, he was
Was he
acting
white?
a fool in there. Nah, he was a Mexican.
Where were you?
Where were we at Spokane?
Oh, yeah. You were at Airway Heights.
I think they were just kind of also
Northern
taking
Quest
advantage.
Casino? Yeah. I went to undergrad out there at Eastern Washington University, so we used to go to Northern Quest to kick it.
Man, you're from up here in the Pacific Northwest?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
It's nice out here.
It's cool, but it's like segregated.
Yeah?
Yeah, like Mexicans.
They
fuck
don't
with
let black
Mexicans,
people
black
in
people
the-
fuck with black people, white people fuck. No, we all
They
fuck
don't let
with
black
each
people
other.
in the mountains.
You can. There's probably like 5 black houses in the mountains, and then the next block over is all white. Like it's segregated in that sense, right? Or here's a better way to put it: like the communities will have representation of everybody in, let's say, in one cul-de-sac. There's a Samoan family, white family, black family, Asian family, Indian family. They're all in the same cul-de-sac, but they aren't all out in the middle of the street kicking it together until maybe 4th of July, if they celebrate that, right? Otherwise, it's like you just see a bunch of cars in the cul-de-sac and people are coming to kick it at the Indians' house. It's all Indians over there. You hear the music, it's all Indian, and you don't feel welcome. And then the white people, you hear, fucking damn. You're like, all right, the whites are kicking it. And then the black people kicking it, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like this one big old mixed up thing.
Yeah.
So we're segregated in our social life, but we physically can't be because there's no redlining here.
I feel like that's kind of everywhere though. There's like some form of segregation in every part of the states. Maybe not like L.A., New York. They're a little more, But I don't think Dallas is big enough to where we're like that mixed up. Like even
Dallas is crazy segregated, but there's hella Mexicans that didn't give a fuck about that part.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I think
like if you could look at Dallas on the map and go, okay, no Mexicans, you would see, okay, white people are here, black people are here, and there's a clear distance between where they are. Then put the Mexicans back in, and you'll see it's black, white, brown, black, white, brown, black, white, brown, all over, right?
I think so, yeah.
Because you can tell us where the fuck to go. We go where the fuck we want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I like about. I like that about your culture. Like I wish, in a certain extent, there's certain aspects of what the brown people are doing that I'm like, God damn it, why aren't black people doing that?
Well, I think we're just very getting where you fit in culture, but like literally, like
yeah. But you guys, you go where you're getting where you fit in / go where you're wanted / we're here now. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of that. Like
we go where the work is, and where the cheap housing.
This is the thing I think it is. I think that this could be deep, but I think that because you choose to come here, that it's like, all right, we're gonna make our own wherever. Like we're gonna set up and make our own shit, right? Mm-hmm. Whereas like the African diaspora denied us that. We just got put where we got put and then freed. And it was like, well shit, where we gonna go? Then everywhere we're successful, they burn it down or drowned it or flooded it. So it's like, well, goddamn. Mm-hmm. So I'll say this. I want to ask this and then I'll segue back into one that's kind of deep, but I'm curious. How does smoking with Dave Chappelle happen?
He showed up and sparked up a joint. I was like,
but is there more to it than just chance?
Yeah. So he, right around the whole George Lopez thing, when that whole thing happened, that he brought me up on his podcast, and then people were like,
he was hating, right? Or he was like, you don't like the new guys, and then wasn't like Richard Villa going to bat for you or something like that?
What's his name? Steve Trevino was like, hey, we got to look out for the Ralph Barbosas or whatever. And George was like, he said,
fuck all that. Yeah, George don't play that shit.
Which I didn't even like care. Like, I didn't mind. Like, man, he's a veteran comedian. Say whatever you want. Like, but that whole thing, blew up and everybody was talking about it and whatever. And like a week after that happened, maybe, when that happened, a couple comedians invited me on their podcast to talk about it, and I did like Andrew Scholl's podcast and Chris Stefano, and then like a few days after that, I went to LA for some shows, and the first night of the shows, Dave Chappelle just walks in the green room at the Hollywood Improv, and he was just telling me that he had been wanting to meet me. He said that he sees like my stuff on YouTube, like my clips and whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I didn't even think you watched YouTube or like had YouTube. Like, I don't know. I just imagine him just reading all day or something.
Right.
And,
reading clouds and shit, like some mystical comedy god monster thing.
But he said that, he'd seen my stuff, but that he really wanted to meet me after seeing me on Andrew Scholl's podcast, because he said he liked a lot of the stuff that I said, and that he wanted to come check out my set. And yeah, he watched my set for a little bit, and then because at the Hollywood Improv, they got the two rooms, the main room,
yeah,
and
the lab and then the showroom.
I told him he could, jump on my show, obviously, like before me, after me, whatever he wants to do,
brother.
Take over the show, whatever. But he was like, no, it's okay. He's like, I'll probably hop in on the lab, and yeah, it was cool when I got off stage. So he sparked up a joint in the green room, and he was passing it to whoever. I didn't really want to smoke because I wanted to make sure I did well. Like,
right. I can't perform high.
Yeah, like I don't know. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But I was like, I'm not gonna risk it in front of Chappelle. Like,
right.
So then, when I got off stage after my first show, the manager of the club was like, "Hey, Chappelle's asking for you, like in the lab, like go over there." And then I got on stage with him in there, and I smoked a cigarette with him and had a beer, and we like talked to the crowd and stuff, and did that until it was time for my second show. And it was cool. He was cool as hell.
That's dope.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. While that's dope, it's also needle moving, right? Because now you got the post, you have the ability to be like, motherfucker, I got a picture where I'm marked, baby.
I got black and white pictures of us two on stage.
That's what I saw. So that's what I saw on Instagram.
And then I got the one picture where he's using his cigarette to light my cigarette, so it feels like a very passing of the torch, like passing of the cigarette moment.
Yes,
and it felt pretty cool. Like, not that he passed me the torch. I don't think I'm that good at this, but
I think he did pass you the torch. Now, my next card.
Okay, next card.
So I say
passing the torch.
Here's why, and it brings a lot of this to full circle that I want to say this, right? So the prerequisite for this is that somebody listen to it and not think that and not think that I'm trying to have a separation of two cultures.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to illustrate the separation of the two cultures in order to even say it. It feels to me like the black vets don't pass the torch to younger black comics. Right? And I felt like that forever. And I didn't say black comics. I used to just say they don't pass the torch to no comics, right? Because for the life of, I've been doing this 24 years. I never seen an OG outside of white people put on, not just, oh, I have a show and I'm booking 12 people and I'm going to put you on my show. I mean, like actually being like on screen with them, shooting the thing, right? Like Kevin Hart is the one that's the most apt to do it. And he'll get with social media people and put them on all that. But when have you seen him on camera with a younger comic? And it's like, not for a TV show, but it's just literally just to say, hey, y'all, fuck with him, right? You don't. And then that happened for you. And I was like, this is fucking lit. Because it changes the paradigm. It's like, all right, OGs will come back and kick it and pass the torch to a younger comic. Now that just had to shift the statement from being like they don't pass the torch to younger comics to be like, man, well, maybe they just aren't doing it to comics that they consider in their own lane or also black or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I watched Trevino go to bat for you, right? Like, them older Mexican dudes was like...
You know, I never liked that Trevino did that, though.
Yeah, because you want to speak for yourself, but you got to understand...
Not only that, it's just that I think, and I could be wrong, because at the end of the day, like, I am, you know, I'm a younger comic.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you didn't know. I didn't know you didn't like that Trevino did that.
I didn't like it, and I might be speaking out of like a bad place or whatever. Like, but what I didn't like about it is that I feel like every Hispanic comedian hears the stories about George Lopez, either when it's in our open mic days or when we're already like on the up and up. But we always hear the stories that Lopez isn't a big supporter of other Latino comedians. We've heard different stories. So, like, I feel like most Latino comedians know that, like, yeah, no, he doesn't necessarily look out. And if he does, he probably doesn't want credit for it. He's not like, hey, everybody, look what I did. So for Trevino to be, like, bringing that up on that podcast was already kind of like he obviously knows what Lopez is going to say.
Yeah, he's doing that to ruffle feathers.
I think so. Or to just be like, hey, like, I help out, not you, George, but like that's how I took it after a while.
But sometimes the way somebody moves and don't nobody say nothing,
at that time,
you may want to say something so bad that on the podcast you're like, man, I'm asking him today, bro. Like,
I guess that too.
That may have been. I don't know, but that may
I feel
have
like
been
that was
Trevino's.
more about them two than it was about me.
It had to be because
there's this kid blowing up right now. This Ralph Barbosa, kid's blowing up, and I'm like, I'm praying for him.
Who is that?
Because I'm like, this kid needs a pass. I want this kid to get the pass. Kid's blowing up, George. Huge. And I'm very proud of him. But Gil, I don't hate on him. I want that kid to have it easy.
I'm going to tell you this.
Because we fucking had it hard. You harder than me.
You said that kid is blowing up. I don't know who he is. But where's he from?
He's from Dallas, Texas. Young kid, very, very young. Just did the Tonight Show. Did one of those Latino HBO specials. The kid's selling out everywhere he goes now. And I think to myself,
well, where's he going though? You can't say everywhere he goes.
Fuck kid's going to fucking Wisconsin.
Well, to comedy clubs though?
Yeah, comedy club in Milwaukee. He's doing great.
Yeah.
And I'm rooting for him because I want one young Latino to get the pass. But it is up to us to the Ralph Barbosas of the world to turn around and go, hey man, I want to make the path for you easy.
But nobody knows who that motherfucker is. What are you saying his name, man?
Look, I think he's great, and I'm doing
it. Wrong to say, Aaron?
I'm doing exactly what I'm preaching. Is
what do you mean you don't
can we bring this kid up? Right?
Have you heard of him? Okay, is it wrong for me to say why do you keep bringing his name up and nobody knows who he is?
It's funny to me.
And I don't mean it mean. I'm saying
the man on the payroll.
No,
hey,
but,
whatever you think.
I mean, but you look out for yourself. That's what we look out for yourself.
But I also want to look out for others.
I just didn't like that he brought me up like that because I feel like when I started open micing, I used to go to Backdoor Comedy Club, which was at that time located in the lobby of a Hilton DoubleTree Hotel in Dallas, right? There would be like a lot of just like predominantly white audiences at that open mic or their showcases. And I feel like sometimes white people or even Mexican people would be like, "You're going to be the next George Lopez?" And I was like, "Nah, man, like I don't even want to do."
You're going to be the next Ralph.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like I worked very hard to have my own style, to not be what like a lot of Hispanic comedians before me already were. Not saying that was wrong, but like it's like, hey, like I don't want to just redo what they were doing. Like I want to be different. And then Steve Trevino brings me up on this.
You don't want to be boxed in.
Yeah, and then Steve Trevino brings me up on this podcast, and for the next year and a half, I can't go into any room without people comparing me to Lopez, like all because he kept bringing me up on the damn podcast.
Yeah, but you got to understand what Lopez did, and then just.
But what he did,
through deference, humility, and respect and appreciation, it is what it is. You got a year and a half of motherfuckers comparing you to a legend straight up. DC Young Fly got 5 years straight of people comparing him to a legend straight up. It is a much harder pathway into people's hearts, minds, and souls to be a brand new type of thing than it is to be something they're already familiar with. But it's the reason why logos look like other logos. And
I was like fine where I was at. When that happened, I was already selling out shows. Zach can attest to that. I was already had like a year booked up with shows.
You were already Texas Funniest Comic in 2019.
2019 had about 200,000 followers, give or take. I don't know. And I will say that thing did give me way more followers.
Listen,
but I was
man,
just like,
you were
damn.
successful, Ralph. But
all I'm saying is
you were not as successful as George Lopez at the time.
For sure. And I still don't think I am that. And
You're
I still
not,
see
but
this
I don't
dude-
want to have to say that directly to you.
No, I don't
George
mind
is
it.
a literal legend.
Bro,
Like,
he's a
has
legend.
Exactly.
And
so
I
if
always-
anyone's going to say, in the same breath, my name or yours with the legend, I take it. I also fight a motherfucking person too, but I just want you to like just get everybody familiar. It's why songs sound like other songs.
I didn't say much when that whole thing happened because I always respected his place as a veteran comedian.
Yes.
And I've talked about this before where I said I was never like the biggest George Lopez fan. I wasn't like, oh yeah, I grew up on his stand-up. Like,
right.
But as a comedian, I respect anybody who like does well in comedy, and like he's a veteran comedian. Like that's why I was like, bro, he could say whatever he wants. Like I don't give a damn.
And
That's his podcast.
That's
His-
exactly what you're supposed to do, right? That's like I'm a member of a mega sci-fi fraternity, and when the pro fights are talking about the neos should shut the fuck up because somebody's going to be going to bat for you, and somebody's going to be going to bat against you, and let them fight it out. Because what happens to your future lies in who wins that argument or that fight. It's not for you to say you out of place the whole time. George makes a lot of what I'm doing possible. George makes a lot of what you're doing possible. And we don't know the ways that it does, but we know that he already fought through those no's and got the yeses. I know for a fact he's helped me establish my merchandise game. George came and did my club right when I first opened it. And I was struggling to book no-name acts. And DL came, and then he went golfing, and George was golfing, and George was like, I'll go. And he fucking showed up at a 280-seater and rocked my shit.
I've heard stories of Lopez helping out friends of mine. I just don't think he's the type to be like, hey, look at me, I'm helping.
No, you're exactly right.
You know what I mean?
You're definitely right. He's not the type to be. As a matter of fact, if he help you and you talk about it, he probably gonna help you again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Also,
saying?
like, yeah. But that's why I didn't like when like Trevino brought me up on that thing, because I just feel like he was like, hey, look at me, everybody, like I'll be helping. And it's like, I've never even met that man in my life.
You never met Trevino?
No.
Well, goddamn, he was doing a lot of bumping for you to not have met him.
That's what was pissing me off though. I was like, even I was watching the thing like, because Lopez says in the podcast, why you keep saying the name? Even I was like, why you keep saying my name? But But anyway,
I think he says your name because he has the vantage point of seeing what's going on and what's next. You said yourself you were selling out shows at that point already.
Yeah.
Was Steve Trevino selling out shows at that point already?
Yeah. The dude's
who had more heat at the time.
Trevino.
Got it. But he can see you coming.
Maybe.
And how old is Steve Trevino?
I don't know.
Older than your dad?
Yeah, 60. I don't know.
Okay, so when you see, and you're young, so when you see a young, you got to understand, Rob, I've been doing this long enough to know, motherfuckers do not pop. People do not pop. It is an industry of everybody just staying complacent, staying at the same level, and just trying to figure it out. Nobody knows they're clawing and reaching and grabbing, and they're miking forever. Or then they're featuring forever. Then they're headlining forever. But nobody pops or where they're selling out. You came on and something hit. Yes, you're talented. Yeah, you're an attractive guy. I'm not saying I'd fuck.
Thank you, Nate Jackson.
I'm just saying, it's not like you're hard to look at. It's some hard to look at motherfuckers in comedy, right? You're talented, gifted, and you come on and you hit, and then bam, OGs are like, there's a new motherfucker, right? Just imagine, it's like the combine. So you understand sports. So you're in the NFL, you're a star, and you run a 4.5 40. You know where to be, when to be there, and all that. You go look at the combine, a motherfucker just ran a 4.3. You're like, God dang. Okay, let me go to the gym. Like the combine puts pressure on the OGs. So when you come up and you're selling out, he can feel that. Trevino's at his show, and they're like, yo, get you don't know how, they're like, get Barbosa, get Barbosa, right? And he's like, hey, man, I'm fucking Steve Trevino, man. What the fuck you guys keep talking about, bro? So you're on his mind way before he's on yours. So then he goes on a podcast, and he speaks from the vantage point of what he's been thinking about. And then George is like, man, come on, what the fuck, man? Right? I'm the legend. Let's keep it on the legend shit. Basically, he's not wrong for that, but you had people around the table, OGs, and one half was like, fuck the new school, and the other half was like, nah, support them and love them. What I'm telling you is I have not seen the table yet full of black vets where anybody at the table is like, nah, support them. Right? Now, it changed my paradigm of my thought process on it because I said they don't support no younger acts, but then I watched Chappelle literally pass you a burning torch on stage. And I was like, well, fucking yeah, I guess they do. And I'm like, I wonder when my own kind will come and pass me a goddamn torch. Because guess what I've been doing? What you were doing when you hit Trevino's radars.
What are you doing?
Selling out.
Nice.
Making noise, right? They can feel me. They know I'm here. It's in, you can't act like you don't see me. I just got a follow on Instagram the other day from Damon Wayans Sr. And he does not fuck around with what he finds funny. You got to be funny or he ain't fucking with you. So culturally, right, to bring it full circle to the actual question, it's like, why do you think that is? Like, what is that?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I do want to say thank you to anybody who has seen anything in me, even Steve Trevino, George Lopez, Dave Chappelle, whoever,
right?
Other comedians as well, you know. But I don't know. I couldn't tell you. And I guess I'll be looking out for it more. Now I'm going to keep taking notes. I'm going to go and I'm going to dig through every black comedian's Instagram that I follow, and I'm going to see every time they post a young black comic. And
you have gray hair all over the back of your head before you see that.
I'll comment on there and be like, where's the black people?
No, just send it to me like, found one. You know what I'm saying? So, but you have to understand, like, there was a time in comedy where everybody was dog eat dog.
Yeah.
Literally, a headliner would fuck your green room up before your show so that you wouldn't have a good show. Like, they were not fucking around. And so the Bay Area Black is the longest running comedy competition in Oakland or whatever. It was 29, 30 years or something like that. Anyone can do it. It's just called the Bay Area Black. Tony Spires does that. Shout out to Tony Spires. And I learned a lot of history before when I was doing comedy from him talking about how it was, right? Like, the promoters were dog eat dog. Goodness. I'm burping. Like, I'll tell you a story. In the Bay, there's Bay Area Promotions, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were the biggest promoters. And if another promoter came in, let's say they were promoting your show, but they didn't check in with Bay Area Promotions, Bay Area Promotions would throw a free show with 5 acts that are your direct competition in the park across the street.
Damn.
Free. Like, motherfucker, we say you can't come in here. This is the Bay Area Promotion. Like, this is how Dog Eat Dog It was. So that goes from the promoters to the managers then acting like that, to the comics then acting like that. And this is why when you watch old footage of, like, say the Emmett Smith roast, where Jamie Foxx is literally destroying Doug's career, where he's like, I am your conscience speaking. You know what I'm talking about?
No, but I'm learning about it as I'm listening to you.
Imagine, you've seen roasts.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're on a roast. There's a podium. Everybody's going to the podium. Somebody's on stage. Doug Williams is having he's not having the best roast set, but Jamie Foxx has a mic and he's in the seats. And he's like, I'm bombing right now. I am your conscience. I'm bombing right now. And he's like, oh man, come on, man. You already got all the money, man. You famous, man. Let me get my little jokes off. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, everybody's wondering why I'm even here. Emmitt Smith doesn't even know who in the fuck I am. It's like 9 minutes back and where he just, he tears him down.
That's mean, but also I respect Jamie Foxx for that, because sometimes you ever have that moment where you just see the funny route. You're like a running back, and you just see the route, and you're like, how am I not gonna take it? Like, how, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You ever seen a running back at the end of the game where it's a clear path to the end zone, but then they make a point not to score because it benefits the team?
Yeah.
That's what Jamie should have did. Or at least say the joke, hit it once, and then pull up so you get the moment. Because there's a distinct difference between this is killing right now and then this is killing this whole other person's fucking career. And he crossed over. I'll show it to you, and you can be like, God damn. Like, he was on his head in a public forum so badly. He still to this day has not bounced back from it.
In that moment, Jamie Foxx was a comedian before anything, before being black, before being a man, anything like you.
No. Fuck no. And then as much as I appreciate being a comic and a comedian and be like comedians first, and no, fuck that.
Nah, not that I stand for that. I'm just saying,
all black people on an all black roasting one of the greatest running backs in the history of Dallas Cowboy football, or really all football.
All football.
It was that forum that he went that hard. Now, at the end of the day, it's like Doug should have had something for him. I don't give a fuck. If that's happening to me, I'm gonna go over and rub his hairline off. Like, now where we at now? Bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I cook different. Some comics will let you, some comics are okay with being slapped on national television. Other comics are gonna grab you and fight.
Yeah.
Now, but there was another time, if you go back and look at Foxhole Radio on Sirius Satellite, where Kevin Hart was coming up. And Kevin Hart went on the show to like be a guest on the show, and the whole episode is there like Jamie was coming for him. The whole dog, it's like 3 hours of.
But Kevin fired back.
Yeah, Kevin was roasting and saying like he was hanging in there and all that, but it was Kevin by himself, maybe Naeem, Lynn, and Harry, and the regular Foxhole Radio squad of like 13, 14 people sitting around in a room. It was in a conference room. There's like 2 people per each mic. It's crowded. People are, you're on a mic. You got something to say. You get off it like in between breaks. And Kevin goes in there and he holds his own. But like literally, it's Jamie, like that kind of same kind of thing. Like, you're a threat. Let me tear you down. But it's on a national forum, right? It's not just we're in the backyard fucking around. Like, it's on satellite radio. If the episode is still there, I can show you that too. But instead of him being like, Kevin Hart is on the come up, look at this young brother doing his thing, fucking here's a torch. It's like rip, tear, shred, smash, right?
Why do you think that is though?
Snickers. There you go.
I was about to say something, but I didn't want to sound stupid. I was gonna be like, I kind of learned about this on an episode of the Boondocks.
Yeah,
I learned about this, but I don't think
crabs in a bucket or something.
I haven't seen this in like the Hispanic
Harold and
community
Kumar,
like
the movies Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, which one? The White Castle one or the
all of them?
Okay,
doesn't matter. So those 2 actors, I saw them do a podcast, and they said we're doing our job. Our job in Hollywood is to fight like hell to get inside the door, and then once we're in the door, is to hold our foot against that motherfucker. And that changed my perspective on the entire thing. I was like, well, I'm gonna do my own shit then. I'll build a whole nother door, a whole nother building. I'll already be inside. While you got your foot on that door, I'll already be doing my own thing, bigger, better, whatever. Anyway, so to bring that full circle, Kevin Hart ends up buying Foxhole Radio out, and that's what Laugh Out Loud Radio is. On Sirius Satellite Radio.
Yeah.
That is the exact same station. They didn't even change the comedy that was playing. I still get the same sound exchange money.
Yeah.
Right? So that's if that's the temperament of the black veterans, think about it. Name a top 5 black act. Anyone you can think of.
Chris Rock.
Okay. Who has Chris Rock put his arm around and been like, this person is next? Chris Rock has 2 brothers that do comedy right now.
I don't know.
No, I'm just
What
saying.
if he has something, but we just haven't seen it?
I would love to find out.
Well, how do you feel about black audiences? Do you feel like they're really supportive?
Yeah, they are if they fuck with you.
Yeah. I feel like Hispanic audiences are really supportive, but they're also like
there's nobody as supportive as a Mexican audience.
But they're also very like they'll be harsh on you if they don't even feel like you're Mexican enough.
Yeah,
like a lot of
I've seen people be like, "Oh, I'm not brown enough, and I'm not light enough." Like,
does that happen with black audiences? Like,
Yeah,
you're not black enough?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. Ask Trenton. Trenton is from Colorado Springs, and he talks not like us, right? And
you don't talk like us, Trenton.
He's trying to sit like now, but that's not Trenton.
Well, I actually wanted to ask Ralph that too, because I'm learning. I've been doing comedy for 4 years, but I used to care about like what the black audience would think. Like, oh, I should say bitch more or throw a N-word in there once or twice. But now I'm learning to not give a fuck. But because I feel like in the black community, there's rules. You can't do this. You can't date white girls. Yada yada yada. But does Mexicans, do Hispanics? Do you feel like that? Is there rules that you like? Oh, I got to make sure I don't do this.
It depends in like what part of the country I'm at, because I have jokes where I poke fun at like people who like Mexicans here illegally.
Yeah, you said you're like, yeah, I called the hotline.
Yeah, but like I'm saying it in my mind, I'm saying it with love, because like I don't care what people's politics are. I've always told people like I don't promote my politics, and I don't have very serious opinions. I feel like I'm still forming those as I get older. You know what I mean? But like personally, I am always gonna feel like I'm always gonna be pro-immigrant, because like that's how we all got here. That's how I was able to be born in this country. So like, how could I be like, stop letting them in? Like, bro, like, you know what I mean? So my thing is I always do it with love. Like, yo, like I'm pro-immigrant, but like, hey, like as a joke, like I say this or that. And in some parts of the country, they all laugh with me. They get it. It's like laughing with your family. In some parts, they'll come up to me after shows like, you shouldn't joke about raza like that and put us down. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm not trying to put you down, bro. Like,
I remember I was gigging in Southern California. Well, I'll say a couple things. First, to address what you were saying, because I wanted him to tackle that. But the rules for black audiences there are rules, but we will cross all those rules off if you are genuinely authentic and we can see it.
Yeah, if you're being yourself.
We will accept a flamboyantly gay person, and that's not normal black culture. We will accept a trans person, right? And rocking, killing, be authentic to who you are. Flame Monroe, great example of that, right? Just be authentic. We'll accept a white dude. Be authentic though, right? Like that's the thing, and that's anyone, not just in comedy. You can go to any HBCU and you'll see like the cool white kid sitting with the black kid. You're like, oh, it's because he is who he is, and there is no layers of bullshit on it, and we can see that right away. In Miami, the Cubans are like that, right? Like once they get here, they're like, nah, no more, right?
Yeah.
That's one. Two, I was gigging when I was younger. Liam's Irish Pub in Rialto, California. Shout out to Rick Rome. He threw this show, and it'd be Tuesday nights, open mic. There was a guy that got on stage. I still don't know who he was, but he was a younger Mexican guy. George was there, not Lopez, but the other George, Mexican guy. What's George? He's passed at the store. Yeah, George Perez was there, and this guy gets on stage and he's got Mexican jokes, some like making fun of abuelas and stuff like that, right? He gets off. I watched 3 big ass Mexicans fuck him up outside.
Oh shit!
La raza, like it was there, and that's a thing. That's a thing you don't see. That's one of the things I was gonna say at the beginning that I made a point to say. There's some stuff that you guys do in the brown community that the black community doesn't. That I'm like, God damn it! The Mexicans are not fucking around with you making fun of their culture.
It just, but
And
it just
if there's no
depends.
respect there, we'll beat your ass. La raza, fool. There's not a word for niggas that translates to La raza.
There's a
There isn't. We're not like, oh, blackness, fool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't exist. But you guys are such a proud, beautiful, wonderful people that a motherfucker making fun of Mexicans, he was Mexican.
I think what's tough about it,
And Mexicans whooped his ass to keep him in check.
there's no like clear rules. There's like a very much like you got to gauge it based off of that night,
response you're getting.
the way
Yeah,
he
yeah.
said it that night particularly. You know what I mean? Those same people probably could have heard that joke a night before and with a different tone, a different vibe, and
And also,
been
you don't
laughing
know who's
at
with
it.
them, too, right? Like, it might be 8 of them, and one of them they know is like, fucking, this motherfucker's illegal. And now you're saying this shit, and it's uncomfortable for them.
Yeah.
So now they got to all act different because of that. But if that dude wasn't there, then what? But
at the same time, it's like, bro, like, I think when you're doing comedy and you're making fun of your own culture, you got to do it. Not that you have to, but like, it's a little more humble and it's way funnier to do it in a self-deprecating way. It's not going to be funny if I just go in there like, Mexicans, you know us, we're the greatest race ever. Like, ain't nobody going to be like, ha, 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 we are. Like, the fuck, this is a rally? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, bro, lighten up. Like, we're doing it with love. Like, if I'm making fun of my own culture, I'm doing it like if I was making fun of my sister, my brother. Like, hey, I love you, but these are our flaws, right? Like,
you said it perfectly right then. I'm doing it with love.
Yeah, it's always with love.
Right. And in the cases where they don't feel enough love or the love is devoid, you have people in your own culture that will check somebody and through knuckles line them back up to where they need to be. That guy didn't do that same set no more. He changed what he was saying. He added some love and some respect to the same jokes now to keep from getting beat the fuck up outside. We don't have that, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We don't have a, hey, motherfucker, what you just say? We don't have a that for black people. A lot more disrespect is allowed by blacks from blacks than what you guys culturally are okay with. And you guys will duke it the fuck out outside.
I also think Mexicans go too far sometimes with like how picky, not picky, but like what they want out of a comedian. Like like what you were saying earlier, sometimes you thought maybe if you said bitch more, you said the N-word more. Bro, I see comments under my videos where people where like Hispanics are like, he don't even speak no Spanish on stage. I'm like, the fuck? Like they're just like, bro, he sucks. He don't even speak no Spanish on stage. Like, bro, I might not be speaking Spanish the whole time on stage. Also, you never been to my show. Sometimes I do mix it up with Spanglish. But just because I'm not speaking Spanish on stage don't make me less Mexican. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's also the tough part of being like first or second generation. Like we're considered like Chicano. When you're Chicano, which is what I am, bro, you don't get full respect from people that are from Mexico, and then people that are not Mexican see you as still Mexican. But like at home, I'm not Mexican, bro. Like I'm not.
Right.
Like I'm Chicano, and Chicano is like kind of looked down upon. It's like comedian to open micer. Like in their eyes, I'm never gonna be seen as fully like
you're stepped on.
Yeah,
that's how they act like you're stepped on.
And then they pull out like not, and this is not only like comedians, but like a lot of audience, you know, a lot of fans, even other people, even celebrities will be like, "What have you done to put on raza? What have you done to put on for us?" And it's like, bro, I feel like me doing whatever I can to make me successful or spread positivity is putting on for raza.
It is.
Because I'm wearing my skin. Like I'm wearing my jersey. Like my skin is my jersey, bro. Like I don't, even when people talk about Lopez, it'd be like, he didn't help. Like, bro, him being darker, him being a dark-skinned Mexican is already like big, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it don't matter what he's saying. He don't gotta say like, it don't gotta be like, by the way, this is for my people. Like, you don't even gotta say it. Like, it's already for the people. Him being Mexican, you know what I mean?
Yes.
People just be wanting too much. People be crying and shit.
But what you're saying, I can't relate to the difference between Chicanos and Mexicans because I'm from the vantage point of like all of those are Mexican, right? But like we just go black brown. We don't go brown, lighter brown, lighter brown, lighter brown, third generation brown. Like you guys do that. The same way on our culture, here's a better way to put it, right? Like I'm not Nigerian, like straight from the motherland, right? Like I'm African American, right? I'm not mixed. I don't have any like, or grew up in a white community where it's like, oh, there's a clear difference between those two brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is, but not if the Klan runs in. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they don't give a fuck if you're Chicano, Mexican, if he's light black, white black, black, white. Like it's all, are you black, are you brown?
That's what I tell my cousins in Mexico all the time too. I'm like, bro, you come to America, because if I go to Mexico, I'm straight up called gringo. I'm white boy.
Really?
Yes. They call us gringos.
That's crazy as fuck.
But I'm like, bro,
that's a gringo.
Come to America. They're not gonna consider me a gringo, bro. I'm like, come on.
What am I? Just mayate the whole time?
The whole time, yeah.
God damn.
It brings me a little comfort to know that other races do that to each other. Because, you know, like if I'm around, I thought it was just us. Like if I'm around a lot of black people, I don't like to say too much because then I'll get sniffed out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what we
do? Are there
though?
songs about it? Are there Mexican songs about this?
Maybe.
Because there's multi-platinum songs about like this in the black community.
Yeah?
Yeah,
There might be. I just maybe haven't heard
You
them.
have? Jay-Z just came up with his last album. He was like, still nigga.
Oh, no, I mean like I haven't heard like our versions of it. Like,
Oh, yeah, I would love to know.
Still
I wouldn't
Chicano?
understand it. Right. Still Mexican.
Yeah.
Right? No matter what you do, no matter how high you climb in that country or whatever, no matter how you talk, how you speak, what you drive, still Mexican.
Still
fool.
a bean.
Yeah. I'm sure that, I mean, it's a thing, obviously. But I don't know if there's like songs that have gone multi-platinum about it. Like
Yeah,
us.
maybe not like that.
So I'm all for unity. I'm all for us all rocking together, right? So to me, let's just say get rid of all color. For this example, we say get rid of all color. We get rid of all the differences in race and relation. We just go comedians.
Mm-hmm.
An older comedian who smokes passed you a cigarette to smoke with him as a comedian. Whether you're white, black, brown, purple, didn't matter. He appreciated your comedy. He appreciated your mindset. Appreciated what you're doing. He sees you coming, and he showered you with some sort of appreciation and love from. And honestly, that's not just any OG. That's the GOAT, right? I don't have examples, color or otherwise, where that's happening a lot. Now, if you add a color back to it, if it is happening a lot, it's the white guys. That's who I see doing all each other's podcasts, putting each other in movie, like Sandler's Crew and all of that. Like, I want that for us. Every time we talk about inclusion in the black community in movies and shit like that, it always comes back to the same two names. They're either going to say Robert Townsend or they're going to say Keenan Ivory Wayans, right? Because that's the black people who put on Wayans for his family, Townsend for all the stuff he did. And it's like, there's more, but those are the first two to be like, if we invest in us, right? Whereas, I don't know, is there that for you guys? You guys have famous, you have Robert Rodriguez, you have all kind of famous.
Pimp C tried to do this.
Who?
Pimp C.
So you just Texas. You don't give a fuck about none of that.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
Pimp C's not Mexican?
I know he's not Mexican. I'm talking about he did that for black people, though.
Yes.
Not that song, Knocking Doors Down?
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pimp C was on this, and then he died. Maybe they did kill him. That's a whole conspiracy theory.
There is.
That they killed him because he was talking this, he was spreading this. Better be careful, Nate Jackson.
I didn't spread nothing. I just questioned it.
Okay.
Because I've already reacted to it. But for me, I saw your stuff. I had a sense of pride. I think I even hit Zach and was like, that's the dopest shit ever. How the fuck does that happen? That's fucking lit for Ralph, right? And this is our first time meeting in person. But I've been watching for, I think, 3-4 years from just, through socials, whatever. And that's not even a real word. I'm just going off of what you've posted or what somebody said. So my first reaction was like, that shit is fire. Then my next reaction was like, how come I don't see that more often? Why does that feel extremely special, right? Not to say you're not special, because you are, but I feel like it should happen more often. I know if I get onto that level, I'm gonna put my arm around some little homies.
I think that I for sure have always noticed when I've always noticed that I have gotten tons of help from different ethnicities and races of comics. I've had white, Mexican, and black comedians help me out. You know what I mean? I've had Indian comedians help me, not only help me write, but talk about me in rooms that I haven't been in. Like,
nice.
I feel like, and I'm very blessed for that. And I haven't really paid too much attention until now that you've, magnified that. That I don't know if I've seen it, with black comedians helping other black comedians. I remember and I saw this because I was also mentioned in that list, but Carlos Miller, when he was on what's his name, Shannon Sharp's podcast, he did bring up a lot of black comedians. So there's him, but I also wouldn't be able to
Shout
speak
out to
on.
Los.
Yeah, shout out to Carlos Miller, man.
Los is one of the rare ones that will give a shout out to.
He named a
people
lot of
older
people
than him, and then he'll talk about people who finds funny right now.
Yeah, but as to why they don't help out a lot, I wouldn't be able to speak on that too much.
But Los is not eligible to be who I'm talking about.
Like yeah.
I'm talking about OGs.
OGs. I don't
Carlos
know.
is respected in comedy for sure. Carlos is the sensei. But I'm talking about like our scene. I'm talking
to me.
I'll
OG
say him by
though,
name.
but we're different age.
Dave Chappelle, other than the love he showed you, was lit. But Mike Epps, Cat Williams, Kevin Hart, we can stop there. Those are our top. Those are the top 5. They've been in for the last 40 years. They've been the ones that have been, undulating around being number 1, 2, 3, and 4 in all of comedy.
Why they don't help the younger black comedians, I wouldn't be able to really tell you though, Nate Jackson. I'm not a black.
No, I get that, but I'm saying any, not just black, any.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
like
don't
take
know.
color out now.
Take color out now.
When have you seen an OG of that level, a number 1 comic, be like, this guy's got the juice, fuck with him? Outside of you, I don't know if I've seen it.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, it was like you, Ken, like, I haven't seen it. Now, I added the cultural layer to it because I'm just like, well, what's that about?
On the cultural basis, I wouldn't be able to tell you. On the other
but
basis,
I don't even want the conversation to be about culture. I was just saying it was the prerequisite. So, like,
outside of culture, I think it comes down to the personal taste of that comic.
Yes.
And the time and the place of when they saw that comic. And are they a person to like pay it forward? A lot of the comics that have helped me out, I've had moments with them where I'm like, hey, like, thank you so much. I hope one day I can pay you back for this.
Right.
And all the, in what is in my opinion, the greatest comics, all the greatest comics always respond with something like, don't worry about paying it back. Worry about paying it forward. When it's your turn, you put on, you know what I mean? So I think it comes down to like, are you what this person likes or doesn't like? And did this person happen to see your reel, your YouTube video? Like, social media changed the game on that part where they're just like, maybe they did see you, maybe they didn't see you. Maybe there's so much videos out there that sometimes they see you and they don't even think you need help. They're just like, yo, this person's already killing it. Or
Impossible.
Impossible?
Impossible.
I don't know.
You can't be the OG in a thing and not see the new ones coming.
That's true.
It's most people's motivation. It's like, man, let me keep going because, some people are like, oh, let me feed my family. But at the end of the day, you're like, man, I got to stay ahead of these other motherfuckers. That's why a lot of people work hard. They go, if I go to sleep right now, the other people are still working.
Dave Chappelle also told me to stay off social media, which I'm not off of social media. But
Stay off of it?
I'll stay off of social media.
Like, in what regard?
Like, don't compare yourself to other comedians, and I guess don't read the comments and don't like fall into like the whole, like that thing will eat up your mental, So I still go on social media like I have to, and nowadays my job is kind of based off of it. But I make it a point to try my best not to watch stand-up on social media.
Oh, no, I don't watch stand-up on social media. But again, like I said, I saw that moment, and my initial, immediate, true, visceral response was happiness and pride for you. I didn't even know you when I'm watching that. I'm like, right on. The new school getting some love. Because it's classes. Like, that's a class of comic. That class was ahead of us. They've been getting to the game has changed. The pre-social media, those comics, it's rare that they look back at since social media was born and show any of us love. And just to address what you just said, if the tune was like, do I look at it so much that it's like eating at me and stuff? I don't. I just, for the sake of talking about it and wondering why it doesn't happen more often, that's why I brought it up. I was concerned at one point, and I just released it. I said, I don't think there's going to be a torch getting passed. Based on what I've seen in the last 25 years, why would all of a sudden somebody be like, Nate, you got the juice?
That's why it's up to
So I
us
just
to
said, fuck it.
light torches and pass them.
Now you're cooking with grease.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, if you got your foot on the door, I'm going to build a whole nother place and have the door myself. I'll let who in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's been the paradigm. I mean, you're sitting in my office. Like, you can see that I've said I'm going to build my own my own thing. I'm not gonna wait. Like it just is what it is. But it just sucks that it got to be like that, right? That to me. So,
Nah, for sure, and I totally get that. You know what? This one issue that I feel like I've been coming across now is and it kind of goes back to like what you're saying, like where is it? You know, like the passing of torches. Like I haven't seen it. Like where have you seen it? I haven't seen it. Is how do you ever feel like you've lent a helping hand to even like if they're not comedians, like but to comedians, to other people in the industry, and there's still people that feel like you owe them something, or like there's still people out there that be like, man, he don't help nobody. Like sometimes I came across a Facebook post the other day. Well, somebody sent it to me, and they're like, I think this is about you. And somebody was complaining about like that they used to help me or a young comic. Maybe it's not about me, but and like now I can't even offer them a guest spot or something like that. And it's like, bro, like out of all the people I've helped out, which I feel like I've helped out a handful of people at this point, comedy wise, it's like there's still these people harboring these feelings that I haven't done enough for them or for other past comics or new comics and stuff. And it's just like, damn, like I could help so many people or do what I think is considered helping them. But because other people haven't necessarily seen it, they might still see me as like this person that doesn't help. And it's like, damn, I guess it's like you can't please everybody. But does that ever happen to you? Is there people that are just like, why don't you help out, Nate Jackson? Why haven't you helped yet? You know what I mean? Why haven't you done your part?
Yes and no. So the yes is, yeah, anyone that has gotten some money and came up has that. You can't please them. There's not enough. Like Kendrick said, it's not enough. It's never going to be enough, right? Second thing is no, because I've been doing comedy so long that it's like, I mean, Wildin' Out was years, almost a decade ago, right? Now, where I'm from is a small town. This is the bigger city from where I'm from. It's 30 minutes south of here. And so for a fat kid from Lacey to be on Wildin' Out is crazy. Like it is, you got a better chance of this 3x5 card scoring a touchdown. Okay, like that's how ridiculous it is. So I've done for people to where like, yeah, you can give back enough to where they're like, you know what, he has done enough, right? Maybe you gotta fucking donate a slide at the park right next to that person's house so they shut the fuck up. Or you could just not give a fuck and be like, dog, it is what it is. Here's what I do know. It's not on you to give more. It's not on you to shut that person up. The people you've already given to should handle that for you.
Yeah, that too.
They should be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you should have if that's on Facebook, there should be multiple comments that are like, who the fuck are you talking about? I know you ain't talking about my boy Ralph, because he this, and it. You know what I'm saying? That's really how that should be handled. Because somebody else is, again, it's insatiable. You already said you gave somebody some money, and due to their spending habits, they're right back in a position where they need the same money or more now. In other words, it's not enough.
It's not enough.
And it'll never be enough. If you give out everything you got to everybody who needs some more, guess what you're going to have? Not a goddamn thing. So it's not enough. The thing is, circle yourself with people who aren't going, gimme, me. Or they're willing to work for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, it's never going to be enough. And that sucks. It sucks that that's where you're at. But how long you been doing comedy?
Like 9 years.
9 years. And it's 2025. So 6 years ago, 3 years in the comedy, you won Texas Funniest.
Yeah.
And then stuff started rolling?
Not right away, but it did help a lot, you know.
How long ago was Fallon?
Fallon was, I want to say January 2023.
Got it. So then when did this It's Not Enough stuff start happening?
I feel like it's always been like up and down. Like anytime that I put on a show back home in Dallas, if comics that I used to open mic with wanted a spot, the first one to hit me up, I'd be like, yeah, come on. But if it'd be too many people, then yeah, at some point I'm like, man, there's already a lot of people on the show, right? But you know, not a whole lot would hit me up about it. If comics wanted to come hang out, I always would want them to feel more than welcome. Like, bro, like I don't care if you're on the show or not. Like, you can always come hang out. You know what I mean? Now I will say this: the comics that showed me a lot of love and would like come and hang out at shows, or like comics that I remember, like my first headline gig ever in Dallas. I wasn't famous at all. It was just like that club liked me, and they're like, "You want to come headline?" And
nice.
Like, so comics that supported shows like that, if I had a chance to put them on, I would put them on first, because I'm like, well, they always showed love when I needed it the most, you know. But I guess maybe there's a few comics from back then that felt like, oh, I looked out for you. Why didn't you look out for me? But I'm like, bro, like, I can't fucking, like, I'm not Superman. Like, I don't have enough shows to look out.
Exactly. How many times? That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked you how long you've been doing comedy. Because if you were in a position where you needed to be put on by somebody, it was before 2019.
Yeah.
Now you're Texas Funniest. You don't need nobody to put you on.
Also, it's
so you only got a 3-year window of spots that somebody could have gave you. You were mostly at the back door at the Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
So they put you on a spot. Bet you did the spot. It went good. It helped your career. You come to town. That person asked you on the spot. You put them on one. Cool. You come back and they're like, yo, put me on again. Hey, man, we 1 for 1 already. How many times I got to give you?
Or even if I haven't put them on, like, bro, like, just show up. Just come out. Like, a lot of these people, like, I feel kind of bad, too. Sometimes I look through the message requests in my inbox, and they'll be like, I'll see a message from 3 months ago.
Yeah, that box is trash, because you get shit from 8 years ago. You didn't even know.
Or it'd be like a message from 3 months ago. They're like, can I get a spot on the show? And then maybe I didn't see it. And then now you're over here making posts for like, he's one of them that never helped me out. It's like, bro, show up to my show then. If we're on that level, just come to the show.
The only way to get me is Facebook new notification request box that it doesn't even let me know I got. We're not close enough for you to be asking me for no favor any goddamn way.
And even if
you
I
don't
didn't
know
see it,
you don't know nobody that can be like, yo, get in.
Like, pull up to my show and just ask me, bro. Like, or just come hang out. Even if I can't put you on the show, like, come hang out, bro. I got you next time, something. But also, it's like, bro, like, I don't have enough shows in the world to put on everybody. And even if I did, like, it's so many people. Like, I'm not gonna have a specific list of everybody that's always helped me out, because, and I think you'll agree with this, to really make it in this industry, it takes like 1 million helping hands.
A whole hell of a lot.
And if all of them are waiting for me to pay them back, it's like, bro, I'm in there. I don't have it. I don't have enough shows to pay them all back.
That's why the best ones are the ones that say, don't worry about giving it back.
Don't worry about it.
Pay it forward. Those are the best ones.
And they don't need you to pay it back. You know what I mean?
Right.
The best ones don't need you to pay it back.
Right.
The ones that are like, why don't you pay it back? It's like, bro, like, why you need me that bad? You know what I mean? Like I will do my part to like throw you, but I'll tell you right now, if you're somebody that helped me out back then, I can look out for you with a spot on a show here and there. But I guarantee you, doing a spot on my show is not gonna be that thing that, like,
they don't want to hear that though.
They don't. Yeah, but and even for the new comics, there's new comics who are like a year, 2 years, 3 years in the game, and I'll show them love too. Like, you want to come be on my show? Like, come be on my show.
They're
like,
not ready.
You want to talk about stuff? Like, come on. But they start like, there was a young dude one time in the club, like, a young comedian, I forgot his name. He was all in my ear, like, bro, if you just gave me the chance, like, bro, I can show you what I got and we can go far. And it's like, bro, like, you 3 years in the game. Like, I'm not even trying to sound like a veteran, but I'm a little more experienced than you. And like, I still feel like I'm paying dues. Like, I'm and it's like, bro, you got like a long way to go. Like, I couldn't bring you on here out of just respect for comedy, respect for the game. Like, just fucking
a respect for yourself. People ask me for opportunities, and I say, don't ask me for something that you're not ready for. Because if I give it to you, the opportunity will not come back around again, if ever. And if it does come back around, it'll be much longer from now. I've had I own a comedy club. You talking about somewhere where people are like, let me. I got a stage. And people want on the stage. If I have a showcase or something that leads to another opportunity, whether it's a real tangible opportunity or not, the line's around the block, and they swear it's the thing that's gonna make them pop.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey man, let's just relax. Like I made a comedy contest called the Funniest Motherfucker Out Here contest. Literally made it up, Ralph. Let's do a contest. What should we call it? Funniest Motherfucker. Bet. Put people in it. We do it. There's a guy that doesn't win. He's in the showroom after the shit is done. We've cleared out the whole room, lights off. I see a figure in there when I'm going to cut the lights out. I'm like, the fuck you doing in here? I'm just visualizing, bro. I really gotta have this. Have what? This shit I made up? Man, let's go get a burger, bro. Get the fuck up out of here. Like, get out of my fucking, get your ass out this showroom and get in your motherfucking car before I smack shit out you. Like, comics have it's crazy. The younger comics is delusional to be like, if I kill this open mic, I'm gonna pop. Do you know how many yeses it takes? It ain't the one thing. And then they act like because they can't have that one thing, now you a gatekeeper. You block Ralph ain't put me on. You the reason that I'm not successful. Bro, if I put you up for that thing, even if you're ready, even if you kill it, the opportunity's not gonna do so much. Now, let's say you don't kill it because you went up there early asking for some shit you weren't ready for. Now, don't nobody even want to see you in the contest for the next 5 years. Like, what, man, he fucking that dude went up there and ate baby dicks, bro. Do not put him up again. But it was like, if you would have just waited 4 months, wrote, developed your shit, you'd have been ready for it when it was time.
That was a mistake I used to make a lot too, was just kind of being too eager to like hurry up and make it. But I didn't even make it until I learned to just be comfortable where I'm at.
Yes.
I feel like you have to fucking just enjoy every step of comedy. Just enjoy it. When you're in the open micing days, bro, enjoy it. Time can only help you. It can help you hone your craft. And I even feel like things took off for me a little too quick. You can't choose. I'm not going to pick and choose. Like, I'm not ready to take off. You're like,
right.
I don't think I was ready to be a headliner. I was barely like, I felt like I was crushing it as a feature act. You know what I mean? I could do 25 minutes like badass and make you think that like I had everybody like, I wish you were a headliner. Like, yeah, but I don't got an hour. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But I learned to headline. I just kind of, that was a hard fact for me, was like, as fans are coming in, I knew I wasn't ready to headline, but I'm taking these gigs and I'm just like, fuck it. Hopefully these fans are okay with growing with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so far they have been. And I think, my fans can speak for me. This is up to them. But I feel like if you've seen my shows over the past 2 years, I think you've seen me grow as a comic and become a headliner. I was touring for about 7 months before I had my first set where I was just like, that was a headliner set. Like,
wow. Like a solid 45.
Like a solid 45, somewhere between 45 to an hour. I was just like, that was a fucking headliner set, you know? And so it's like, bro, like, accept where you're at and grow. Like, love that shit.
I'll say this in regards to eagerness. There are some acts where 1 year in, they're like, I'm a goat.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? I mean, they're crashing shows. They're popping up on stuff. They're forcing themselves into situations. They're very aggressive and overbearing in their home markets. I've always said, don't do that. Let it come to you. Then, secondly, let's flip the coin on that. Let's look at the other side of it. There's acts that have been doing comedy for a very long time that have not grown. Just because they've been doing it a long time doesn't mean that they grew.
Yeah.
Right? Like they never wrote nothing new.
That's another thing. Don't get too comfortable.
Yeah. And then there's acts who have been writing, who have been ready, who have been tough than a motherfucker, and still nothing is giving. Right? When they're eager, I'm like, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Please. That's the one time I'm like, it makes sense. You've been grinding 20 fucking years. You're fucking hilarious. You're ready. Let me get. Dog, let him get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because for some reason, whether it was a torch or an opportunity or something, it just skipped them or went around. It just found a way to be. They're the rock in the river that just goes around for 20 some years. Usually it's their own vices. It's something they did. That's why it's like, well, how you been doing it 20 years and we ain't shit pop? My baby mama. Like, there'll be something, some story. But for the young comics, I cannot stand. Let me get, and then you're not ready. And I'm telling you, you're not ready. All right, let me show you you're not. You can have it. And then they go up, and then they do what I said they were going to do. Now they want to fade into anonymity. No. Stay right up here with that same.
Yeah.
You was just tough. Come on back and be tough and rah-rah. You know, you bombed. Stay in the same light you bombed in. Grow from it. Pressure busts pipes. It also builds diamonds. You bombed. Now what you going to do? Get a pen and write your way out of whatever made you get booed or bomb or whatever. But asking me for something early and then I give it to you and then you eat a box of baby dicks and now you want to fade away for 4 years?
You know, that's why I love Joe Torre. I hosted for him when I was really early on into comedy.
Okay.
And I would introduce him. He told me how to do his intro. He's like, yeah, just say, I was on this or whatever. I was like, all right. I introduced him. I'm like, give it up for Joe Torre. And he would just stand at the entrance and just watch me. He wouldn't come up on stage.
Huh.
And then I was just like, oh, man, it was awkward. And so I would just kind of like start chit-chatting with the audience or say some shit or just pull something out of my ass to like, I don't want it to just be dead air up there.
Right.
And then he would come up and he'd be like, all right. Like, but he wouldn't come up until I was like getting them laughing. And he did that like a few times. But by the end of the weekend, he was just like, hey, man, quick on your feet. He's like, I saw that pressure made you think of some more shit to say. And he was always cool to me after that. But it was like, I like that shit. Some people see it like, that's fucked up. It's being an asshole. Like, but I like that shit. That's the shit that like makes you better, in my opinion.
Takes heat to mold iron. Joe Torre is also a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. I don't want to make this about my fraternity, but we just have a certain type of like attainments that we go for. But I'm saying as somebody who has a comedy club with spots that we need to book, I could see how a young comic would see that as I'm a gatekeeper to their own success. But nothing stopping them from building their own stage the way I built mine. You know what I'm saying? Nothing stopping them from getting a coffee shop and running the shitload of time or becoming a host or even putting a proposal together, coming to me like, hey man, let me get a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Nothing. Because I'm like, shit, if it helps me, it helps me, it helps you.
You got to work at this. You got to work at this like a lot. And not necessarily, it's like, you can't always be asking for promotion, but you do always have to work at this.
Yep.
You have to work at it like a lot. Like people, one time, I saw this video on YouTube